Hey everybody. Oh, I forgot to put the date up. Let's do it right now. Let's do it live. Here we go. Nope. Here we go. It's Friday, August 19th. That's the day. Time for some viewer challenges. I have a couple of doozies today. My goodness. Just wait until you find out what they are. So what I did was, every week I roll a die between a die with size equal to the number of people who have submitted setups and are coffee supporters of officers or above, and the last option is always viewer's choice, or Bagel's choice. That's me. I get to choose one if I get the highest roll, and I did. So I picked one that I asked people to submit a 2021 in review, original 2021 in review setup. So using only the expansions that were originally announced at the end of 2020 for 2021, and that is one that Avatar here designed for me, and you'll see what he did. And then after that, we had a tournament, and the tournament winner got to pick a setup I played on the very next year challenges. That was Wicked Pepper, and she's designed the setup, or she's put together the setup for my second game today. You'll find out what that is. But hello, everybody. Also, I don't usually stream on a Friday, but I'm giving it a shot because it works a little better for me than a Saturday. So if it works better for you, awesome. We'll see how it goes. So let me go over what I'm playing today. The first one is by Avatar. So like I said, let me make sure I upload the setup. Like I said, what I wanted to do is get a setup that featured those expansions. So those expansions are Annihilation, Messiah Complex, Doctor Strange in the Shadows of Nightmare, and Marvel Studios' Guardians of the Galaxy, which originally was announced as Doctor Strange before Messiah Complex. And of course, there were some delays, but they've done some awesome work and have finally gotten all 4 of them out. So we have them all. So this setup uses mostly those sets. There's one set that snuck in there, but you'll see why it's necessary. But let me upload this, and you'll see why it's necessary. I'll put the predictions up. You'll have a few minutes to do it. I'm going to do a 5-minute prediction because I want the timer to naturally run out. But let me do that right now. Okay, prediction is only going to be up for 5 minutes because I already got the games up. How do you think this one's going to go? 5 minutes to predict with your channel points if you'd like. Let me go over the setup here right now. All right, I got to zoom this one out. Hold on. More. No, that's fine. All right. It's cut off at the top, but I don't care. All right, so here's the setup that Avatar designed for me. And the first thing you might notice is that there are a ton of villains in this setup. Oh, by the way, what's the name of this one? I have to read the name that you said. There is a name for this setup. I'll read it verbatim. Give me a second. Don't put it in chat. I'll read it. All right. Avatar has titled this setup, and I quote, 76 cards, VD, totally legal, not chaos mode, not clickbait, gone wrong, gone viral, is the name of this setup. That is the name. And partially because of all the villain groups. So let me explain what's going on here. We've got Epic Annihilus, Symbiotic Absorbing, Epic Ego, the Living Planet. We have the following villain groups. Annihilation Wave from Annihilation, and Timelines of Kang from Annihilation. We've got Fearlord from Doctor Strange, and from Messiah Complex, we've got Purifiers, Clan Yashida, and the Reavers. We've also got Mr. Sinister clones as our henchmen, and the hero deck is made up of all 5 heroes from Marvel Studios' Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, you might be wondering, why are there so many villain groups here? Let me explain that as I go over. You can see what that is. wait. Okay, there we go. That's what I want you to see. That's my Twitch, that's me watching you guys. So let me go ahead and explain what's going on here. This is uploaded, you can take a look at it. As I go over the masterminds and such. Alright, cool. So we're going to start with Epic Annihilus. Epic Annihilus here. By the way, you have about 3 minutes left for predictions, so get those in. Okay. An Epic Annihilus has got a 12 attack, Mass Momentum 4. Always leaves Annihilation Wave at an extra villain group, even for 1 player. So let's count. That's 1 always leads and 1 extra villain group. Then Master Strike, play a card from the villain deck. If it's a villain, play a second card from the villain deck. Okay, a lot of extra stuff. Mass Momentum means if any villains have moved this turn, he gets +4 attack. Actually, let's go ahead and read exactly what I have here for momentum, because it's a newer keyword and it does get a little tricky. I do have to keep track of that. It's kind of important to go over. Did I do this correctly? Let's see. Yep, keyword momentum. Okay, this villain gets +N attack if it entered another city space this turn, and then mass momentum is if any villain has entered, but it's not per, right? Or is Does Annihilus get +4 attack per? I actually don't remember. It's been too long. I'll have to check in a second. Anyway, somebody will let me know in chat. There's Epic Annihilus. So that's a 1 villain group and 1 extra. So 1 standard, 1 extra. We've got the scheme now. Symbiotic Absorption. Set up 11 twists. It's per. That's right. I thought it was per. So he gets +4 attack per villain that moves through the city. So that's why he ramps up. And the city might get bigger. We'll get to that. All right. So, yeah, Symbiotic Absorption. By the way, you have 1 minute, 52 seconds left for predictions. 11 twists. Set aside a second Drain Mastermind and its 4 tactics out of play. Add its always leads villains as an extra villain group. Keep that in mind. Okay. Twist 1 to 4. Shuffle one of the Drain Mastermind's tactics into the main Mastermind's tactics. Yes, twist 6, 8, 10. The Mastermind uses this twist to copy the Master Strike ability of the Drained Mastermind. Twist 11, Evil wins. Special rules: if tactics or Master Strikes mention the Drained Mastermind, use the main Mastermind instead. All right, so important things here are use the always leads from the Drained Mastermind and use the tactics from the main Mastermind too. So again, so far we've got 2 villain groups, 1 standard, 1 extra. Then we've got Ego Living Planet. We've got the epic version. He gets +2 attack for each city space, which is not going to count here. When there are no more city spaces, good wins. Always leads any villain group, plus add 2 additional villain groups, even for 1 player. So Ego always leads 3 villain groups, right? So those are all extra here. And then Master Strike, this strike becomes an extra city space at the left side of the city. If there are at least 2 villains in the city, each player gains a wound. Play 2 cards in the villain deck. Also, Ego's tactics all say, when you draw a new hand, they all say destroy the leftmost city space. Any villain there escapes. Shuffle this tactic back into Ego's tactics. So we added a special rule, otherwise this setup would be impossible to win. So one more time, let me pop this open, and I can explain it all now. There's a lot going on here. Okay, so once again, can you see my cursor? You can. All right. So we've got Annihilation Wave. That's villain group 1. We've got Fear Lords. That's villain group 2. Just the standard second villain group that you get from playing a 2-player game. Then you've got the extra villain group from Annihilus, Epic Annihilus Purifiers. Then you've got the 3 extra groups from Epic Ego, Clan Yashida, Timelines of Kang, and Reavers. That's why they're all there. So this rule right here, Epic Annihilus has Egos when there are no more city spaces, good wins. If that wasn't there, I couldn't win. So I want to accomplish the same objective that I'd be doing if I was fighting Ego. There's a lot to think about here, and I think predictions have got to be up by now, right? Let's take a look. Yep. So it looks like 6 people. Oh wow, 6 people say win, 6 people say lose, 30, but most of the points say lose. So I honestly don't know. This game could just drag out. By the way, we're using Annihilation Wave, and we have a weaponized Galactus in here, and he can destroy the city. So I asked Avatar about this, and he said if I destroy the city with weaponized Galactus, it counts as a draw. Normally, when good wins and evil wins at the same time, good takes priority. But for this sake, so I can't just time it out, that would be a draw. Okay. Any tips you want to give me? Otherwise, I'm just going to start this thing. I really don't know what there is to say. But let's do it. Hey, everybody who's watching. Set this on up. So, yeah, well, I did not have the time to test this. This is going to be my test. So let's set ego aside. Set our ego aside is usually a good advice. But I'm doing it for now. All right. By the way, my zoom out camera is here. I'm going to need to use this today because not only will we have extra city spaces, probably, but we're also going to have the astral plane as well. So I'm going to be zooming out when I need to. So don't be alarmed when that happens. Oh yeah, there's a villain deck. This is the largest villain deck I've ever used that wasn't part of a cast mode. Look at this. Look at this thing. So here's the villain deck. Just for reference, here's the hero deck with all 5 heroes. It's pretty much about the same. Which is unprecedented. That's crazy. Alright, let me give the villain deck and hero deck a shuffle too. So many cards in here. It's 100% legit, except for the part where the setup is impossible if you don't prescribe Ego's ability to Annihilus. But as far as building the setup, that is legit. The only asterisk I have there, I don't have a ruling on this, and it's just because of the way that this was written before Ego. It says for the setup, add its always leads villains as an extra villain group, implying 1 extra villain group, because no villains led 2 villain groups at the time. Bastion does actually too, but I think it still does apply. All right, I'm going to shuffle and cut it. Cut right there. Now, I'm hoping that this massive amount of villains in here avoids a lot of the twists, because it's a timer scheme. All right. And the Guardians of the Galaxy heroes are going to be interesting with Clone, because there's a different hero distribution. There's only 3 copies of each common, 2 copies of each uncommon, and obviously still 1 rare. So cloning is going to be very limited. I'm going to have to remember what I have and what's not available. So I hope I get to clone something like Dual Knives. So cloning one of the uncommons is going to be helpful, because there's only 2 of each of them. All right, we got Shield on the left, Hydra on the right. Kind of terrified. But that's what we're here for, to experiment with really weird stuff. And you might have seen Dark Phoenix in the picture for my teaser, so I'm not done with the horrors, literally and figuratively, after this. Alright, starting HQ. Who do we got? We got Divided Star-Lord, Mantis, Gamora, Mantis, and, ooh, Don't Need That Stuff is a really important card for Star-Lord. I'm glad to see that. I mean, if they do, they're going to clone stuff, and they're going to clone themselves, so. We'll see. Okay. Let's begin. Starting with turn number 1. I'm keeping track of everything I have to keep track of. This is just, yeah, you'll see how many tactics the Mastermind has. Here we go. Turn 1. The city is going to change drastically, so just stick with me on that. We're going to have to keep track of it together. Starting with a 4 and 2. Top of this very massive villain deck. If it's a twist. Oh, it's just Immortus. No big deal for him to show up early. Alright, so Immortus has Streets Conqueror 3. Fight, reveal a ranged hero, or reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a villain worth 4 VP or less, defeat it, do its fight effect, and put Immortus in his place. Oh no, if I can't reveal range, he's going to come back a lot. And he escapes. Each player reveals a ranged hero or gains a wound. Shuffle Immortus back into the villain deck. Nope. Okay. He's going to stay there for a little bit. We've got 4 recruit. And let's examine options. I have a few options here. So starting with give and take, Star-Lord and Yondu. So give 2+ recruit. You may discard an artifact you control to get a +1 recruit. Also very important for Star-Lord's set. And then take Yondu is a range for Immortus. To attack Guardians, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's an artifact, draw it. That's also very good. I think I have the startings of a really good Star-Lord deck on the left, but I'm going to need more artifacts than that. So that's 4. We've also got Resourceful Fugitive Gamora, which is to play this, you must put a card from your hand into the bottom of your deck, draw 2 cards. I'm going to hope that I can get Don't Need That Stuff soon. So, do I have 6 recruit on the right-hand side? I don't. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to start with the Divided card and try to build myself a triggered artifact deck. And maybe some excessive kindness drawing stuff on the right with Gamora and Mantis, because I do like both of their hero sets. Hold on, I gotta turn this air off. It's too cold now. Even though the thermometers, the thermostat says 77 degrees. It's literally right behind me, so that's what I'm dealing with. Alright, turn 2. We've got, wow, okay, not top of deck, but like very, very close. So, let's bring in Ego. 4 words I wish I didn't have to say. Alright, twist 1 to 4, shuffle 1, or let's kind of bring him in. Twist 1 to 4, shuffle one of the Drain Mastermind tactics into the main Mastermind's tactics. So let me go ahead and grab one of these, shuffle them in, and they'll keep getting shuffled into Annihilus, so I can no longer defeat him without destroying the city. Yeah. Impossible. It's impossible now. So I must destroy the entire city, and I can only... Hold on. I'm realizing something now. We need to alter the rules again. No, we don't. No, we don't. I have to keep hitting him until I keep getting Ego's tactics. But he's only going to get... he's going to get all of them. It's going to be harder early in the game. I may be able to do that without defeating all of Annihilus' tactics, but we'll see. Okay, 3 and 3. Okay, we've got... okay, we have Gamora we can take. I'm going to go ahead and take Sharpened Blades. I said I wanted to build a Gamora deck on the right with Mantis, and I can. If you control an artifact, draw a card. I just need 1 artifact to make this work. In theory, sure. If with a bigger city, it's going to be tricky. There's Drax's Rare, Revenge for My Family, which is probably going to sit there for a while, but I'll take it on either side the first chance I get, because I get to double the attack that I have. Again, one of the things I love about this game is you can make some really weird combos, just like this. All right, turn 3, Predator X. So we're starting the cloning here. By the way, there's not just an astral plane, but there's praying as well with artifacts. So I'm gonna have to zoom out pretty quickly on this. Okay, ambush, prey on the most instinct. That's the first thing that happens. Then it's gonna clone. Actually, the first thing that happens is he enters the city. So Mortis moves over, and then Predator X shows up and preys on the most instinct, and neither side has the most. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick the other side because I can't hit Predator X, but neither can the other side either. So it won't really suffer anything. I don't really have an instinct hero or non-gray. I might suffer, well, actually, I have non-grays on both sides after the shuffle. I'm going to give this to the right-hand side, but I do have to clone this after. So let's pray over here. Hello, Montax. Now, Prey is going to be kind of annoying with the massive size of this deck. Let's see if I get lucky and there's a Predator X on top. Nope, it was Iron Lad. Okay, let's look. We get to see what bystanders we've got. Where's another? The first Predator X I see, that's how this clone works, goes into the city. There we go. Looks like it is the tech one. And I'm going to give that to the right-hand side. We'll just load them all up on the right-hand side. And shuffle the villain deck, because I revealed it. Just look at the setup, Montax. Let me know what you think. I'm very curious to see this monstrosity that Avatar has designed for me. Okay. So they're both going to pray over here on the right. Probably going to fail. They're both going to go back to the city. By the way, Annihilus keeps getting momentum attack, but until I get close to even hitting 12, I'm not going to bother adjusting his attack. Right, but not anymore. I mean, there's going to be a lot of cloning, so that doesn't really matter. I'm going to shuffle that thing a ton. Okay, we've got 4 recruit, 2 attack. Can't do anything with that. All right, I'm trying to build Star-Lord, but I don't have anything I could take here except for Resourceful Fugitive, which is not the worst thing, because I can use her to draw into more artifacts. The last card I recruited on the other side would have been better. You know what? I got to keep the HQ moving. I'm going to go ahead and take this anyway. It can help me draw into those artifacts that I discard. And, yeah. All right. I will start taking some Mantis on the right, though. And we'll see how that goes. Come on, give me a new hand. That's going to be worth something. Okay, I would have had to discard that if I had the Predator X on my turn. So I'm glad I didn't take it. This is our second hand. We got 5 recruit. We can get one of these Mantis cards. All right, turn 4. Oh, second twist! I just reshuffled. So what we're going to do is add in another Ego Tactic to Annihilus' stack of tactics. And I don't know which one it is yet. I'm pretty sure that he's going to get all 4 tactics. My only parameters were, hey, can somebody build a setup based on all 4 expansions that were originally scheduled for 2021? And the only one who submitted one was Avatar with this, so he's right. You can't really fit more. Well, I guess you could, you did use all the sets. All right, so now he's got 2 tactics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got this praying stuff I can't even worry about. Let's go ahead and take Mantis here. This is Inspire Courage. 3 recruit, 0 plus attack. Excessive Kindness. You get +2 attack. And my turn is over. So, let me get my new hand of cards. And then finish the prey. So, I have an instinct and attack. That player discards an instinct or tech and tech hero, depending on which Predator X I'm using. If they can't, they discard any non-gray hero instead. Let's see if I get any non-grays to discard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Luckily, well, here's the good news. The good news, well, there's not really any good news. So first I discard the instinct from the first Predator X. And then I can't discard anything here. So they go back into the city after they finish the prey. They ate Mantis, kind of. I'm so glad it was discards and not feasts or KOs or anything. Which you'd imagine that's what Predator X would do, but that would be really mean. Alright, I got 5 recruit. That's enough. I can discard an artifact for 6, but I don't have an artifact. So I can almost get to need that stuff, but not quite there. Turn 5. Hey, we just dealt with him in the in the randomizer game. All right, so now we're going to throw the astral plane in here. Ambush, Despair enters the astral plane and captures the bystander. I think I do have to zoom out at this point because, yeah, my dice are poking out over here. Because we got to get the astral plane. Where's my astral plane? Here it is. So let's do this properly. I'm going to go ahead and put the astral plane right here. Next to the Mastermind. Yeah, I said I'm doing this properly, so I'm just making sure I know where my astral plane is. And then we're going to do this in order. So let's do this in order. First, he enters the city. So there he is. Then he captures a bystander and enters the astral plane. And by the way, his fight effect is KO a hero. Then if Despair was in the astral plane, he enters the city, ignoring his ambush ability. The astral plane is from Doctor Strange. You can only fight things there with Recruit. It's not exactly in the right place where it's supposed to be, but for my purposes, we're going to leave him right there. And I kind of have some glare, but it's kind of perfect for the astral plane. And yes, attack as normal, attack as normal. Immortus is in the streets and gets Streets Conqueror 3. So Immortus is 8 while he is there. And Annihilus is... actually, I'm not going to hit him. But anything in the astral plane is not currently in the city. So Epic Annihilus does not get the momentum bonus from Despair. So he's got 12, 16, 20, 24 attack due to all three of these moving. But not 28, which is something. I got that going for me, which is nice. Okay, where was I? Let's keep going. So we've got the divided give and take. Let me go ahead and play everything else first. We've got 1, 2, 3 recruit, 2 attack, and give and take. So I could get a total of 5 recruit. All I could get is one of these Mantis cards here. Or I can get take. I could get 4 attack. I could hit a Predator X. Get them out of there, prevent some escapes. Because there's a decent chance I could draw this game due to running out of cards in the hero deck, since the hero and villain decks are about the same. So I gotta watch out for that. I think I'm going to go ahead and hit a Predator X. So let's play Take Yondu. I could hit Despair as well. But then he's going to enter the city. Plus, the only way Despair is kind of a problem is if I hit more Fear Lords or the other Despair shows up. So I might just leave him there for a while. And use my 3 recruit to get a sidekick or an officer. Let me get the 4 attack and go ahead and hit... do what I was going to do in the first place. Let's hit this Predator X on the rooftops. Oh, you're totally right. I totally could. And let's get... I'm going to take 1 officer. There's some expensive stuff coming. Alright. I got Gamora here. And 3, 4. Only 5 cards here. Next, we have another Scheme Twist. Wow, I sure am getting these Scheme Twists to show up in this giant deck. They're all there at the top now. All right, watch me reshuffle and get them again. So once again, the scheme calls for another tactic being shuffled in from Egos. That's the 3rd tactic. I'm pretty sure they're all just going to get shuffled in now. At least Twist 5 doesn't do anything. Also 7 and 9. So a good strategy would be to use Weaponized Galactus to destroy most of the city, and then take Weaponized Galactus out and finish it on my own so I don't draw. But given the massive villain deck, am I going to see Weaponized Galactus? I don't know. Alright, tactics are shuffled. 4 recruit. And 1 attack. Okay, Mantis side, we're going to go ahead and take the divided one. We already have this Ego card. No, we don't have this yet. This game. Selfless, selfish. 2 recruit, instinct, draw a card, another player draws a card. Or 2 attack, range, draw a card, another player discards a card. Unfortunately, that doesn't mean I can discard an artifact from play. It means from your hand. But I'll still take it. For 4, yep. Refresh the HQ a little bit. And alright, we got some Rocket and Groot for the first time. Still, Rocket and Groot in this set are kind of utility. I don't really know where they fit as far as with the other hero sets here. They're fun, though. Excessive violence, excessive kindness. That part works with Mantis, the kindness. Excessive violence works well with characters like Drax, who's also got it. We'll see where they fit. Oh, yeah, Black Panther is great, too. I'll definitely going to do another setup with all these expansions for the last 2 years. Have you played it yet, Jiggly, or you literally just got it? Turn 7 is a Bone Breaker. So, more praying. Ambush, prey on the fewest strength. So, no strength on either side. Can fight for 5, but I can't do that here. Right side can't fight either. I can draw 2 cards, so I might get it, but probably not. Awesome. Well, congrats on the new house, and hope the move went well. So, prey on the fewest strength. Finish the prey. That player gains a wound to the top of their deck. Fight, reveal the top card of your deck, KO it, or draw it. I mean, I have a chance to maybe get 5 attack this turn if I draw 2 cards. Other side is not going to have a chance at all. So I'll prey on myself over here on the left. So we've got 3 recruit and 2 attack. Now, I probably want to choose to not play one of these so I can use Gamora. I'm going to try to get 5 attack. It might be Exercise and Futility. Actually, I can check my discard pile. I have 1 trooper there, 2 troopers, 2 more troopers, 2 cards in my deck. And so, based on this, my deck has to be 2 shield agents. So I'm just going to go for the... I'm going to get 5 recruit. I'm not going to be able to fight anything. Well, actually, I could fight... I can't even fight Predator X with 2 attack. So... yeah, I'm just going to get not play a trooper. Put that on the bottom of my deck and draw 2 cards. Five recruit. After all that, I could take Inspire Courage, Excessive Kindness to get +2 attack. Wouldn't be the worst card to have, even on a Star-Lord side, because he does give you some recruit. But I don't think I'm going to be getting enough to use Excessive Kindness. I got Rocket and Groot. I can get this in an officer or this in a sidekick. And Excessive Violence, draw a card. Excessive Kindness, draw a card. This is a little better. Drawing cards is helpful to get those artifacts back. So I'm going to go ahead and take one of these. This for 2. And replenish. All right. I got a 3-cost Star-Lord. Perfect. I have 3 recruit left. This is Borrowed Nova Blaster. Triggered artifact. The first time you play an artifact each turn, including this one, you get +1 attack. So that is mine. Starting this engine up. And we're going to have to finish the Prey in a second. Yeah, so Prey and the Astral Plane. I could have fought Despair there as well. But again, probably going to let him sit there just so I can build up my decks instead. Unlike with Nightmare, he's not a huge threat. If he does escape with that Bystander, he is going to cause each side to discard a card, which I'd like to avoid. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All grays. Guess what? I've got Bone Breaker. I gain a wound to the top of my deck. It is a standard wound. I guess, you know what? If it goes to the top of my deck, maybe I shouldn't be looking at it. Because I technically don't need to know what it is yet. Next time I do this with Bone Breaker, I won't look at it. And Bone Breaker goes to the city. Moving over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have Sharpened Blades. Oh, we have a villain deck card to play. That's how you play this game. What are we doing? All right. Are you kidding me? Again, do you see how massive this villain deck is? And I pulled 4 twists already? I think my first shuffle was really great. And then Predator X just messed it up. Technically, you see what you gain, less told otherwise. Yeah, okay. That sounds right. Well, I didn't gain it. I did gain it, though, top of my deck. All right, here we go. Shuffle one of the Drain Mastermind. So now, Annihilus has all 4 Ego Tactics, which actually is a good thing. It's better this way because it gives me a higher chance of destroying the city. And that's what I want to do. So I'm not upset about that. Now, if the rest of the twists happen, that's going to be a problem. So, we'll see. I just got to try to hit Annihilus, get an Ego Tactic, start destroying the city, and win this thing. So I'm not going to have to care about escapes at some point, because they are going to happen. And yeah, the smaller the city, the less momentum Annihilus gets, so it should be easier once I get the ball rolling. So I don't control the artifacts, so no card draw. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, pretty much. You know, Montax summed it up. Okay. I will fight Predator X. No fight effect on Predator X for 3. And for 4 recruit, I'll take Resourceful Fugitive, though, when I have the other side. We'll have Gamora go to both sides of the decks. All right, we got our first lower cost Drax. The one with Romande on it. Look at the colors. So many colors in this game. So by the way, when I did my setup of the camera and everything, the colors came in very washed out. And I had to up the saturation because this is what it looks like in person. Saturation-wise. And the lighting takes away a little bit of that, so I had to put it back in post-production, kind of. All right, turn 9. What do we got? Radiation Scientist goes to Bonebreaker. This is the one where if you rescue this bystander, you may KO one of your heroes or a hero in your discard pile. Important distinction, because a hero in your discard pile is not one of your heroes if you're checking to see if you have a hero, specifically. Okay. I'm not seeing enough Star-Lord, but I do need more Recruit. So let me check this this divided card out. The Romande, or not Romande, this is Irani Rafi. Romande is John C. Reilly's card. This is Nova Prime. 2+ Recruit. If there are no villains in the city, that's not, well actually, nah, it depends. It depends on if the city is bigger or smaller. I really don't know, it depends. But at least it's 2 Recruit. Plus I could reveal the top card of my deck if it's Strength or Instinct, draw it. More drawing. Yep, this works decently. So let me take that for 4. And all right, Prison Riot. Excessive violence to get +2 Recruit. That's a good one. Nothing to fight here. I got to build my decks up because I'm getting a lot of grays. There's that wound. But I got a lot of other stuff. And I can play my triggered artifact. This setup is absolutely bonkers. Try not to miss anything. Okay, Silver Samurai. Okay, you know what's great? Let's throw some Chivalrous Duel into this. Okay, so Silver Samurai's got Chivalrous Duel, means you can only attack him with attack from one hero name. So for example, Mantis is a hero name, Drax is a hero name, Rocket and Groot are all Rocket and Groot. Anyway, Chivalrous Duel, ambush, the villain in the city worth the most VP captures a bystander. So Immortus is worth 5, so that is very clearly Immortus. Immortus gets a bystander. Fight, KO a card from your discard pile. You get Cypher. Look at that. At least it's only a 3 attack. If I had 3 soldiers, that would work. But I can get 2 attack with Excessive Kindness and 1 from the soldier, but that's not going to be enough. So I'll play Inspire Courage. I can get 2 attack if I use Excessive Kindness or spend 1 more Recruit than I need to recruit something. So I got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Recruit. All right, I got some options here, and I got 1 soldier. So, I can get Emotional Wave with Excessive Kindness. Only the name you played counts for Chivalrous Duel when you play a divided card. But I mean, like, Rocket and Groot is technically, and I think I read this, all Rocket and Groot's cards are Rocket and Groot, even the cards without Rocket or Groot on them, because the hero set is Rocket and Groot. But for divided cards, for like, cards where they're split the whole time, yes. You have to find exactly where that is. But like with a featuring card, it still counts. I have to look at that. I don't remember exactly. We'll see if it comes up. Thank you for the water, Montex. Okay, what was I doing? Oh yes, I got 7 Recruit. I could recruit Emotional Wave with Excessive Kindness. Hey, Getting Jiggly, thank you so much for the resub. That's too much for Getting Jiggly. If you like watching games on streams, which you're here doing this, so I assume you do, please go check them out too. Okay. We've got... Hey, Ronth Cole, thank you for the follow. So again, that would give me 3 attack, which wouldn't be enough for anything because I wouldn't have the Chivalrous Duel that I need. I could get Despair out of there, which means I would KO one of my heroes, and then he'd go into the city. I'd get the bystander. I could also do a big Recruit. I could get Inspire Courage, and then a Sidekick, or Prison Riot and a Sidekick. I don't think I'm going to be doing a lot of excessive violence over here, but Inspire Courage is tempting. But you know what I think I'm going to do? I think now is the time to get Despair out of the HQ. Or out of the Astral Plane. And then I can get that bystander because he could come up again. Alright, so let's spend 5 Recruit to get him out of the Astral Plane. Let's fight him there. So fight, KO a hero. I KO this Hydra Operative. And then Despair enters the city, ignoring his ambush ability. And hopefully I can take him down soon. I get this bystander. And I can zoom back in, which is great. No more Astral Plane. For now, it'll come back. Also, I might get extra city spaces, so that's a thing. I have enough for a sidekick. Let's do that. Sidekick is standard. Cool. Yeah, KO is a luxury in this one, for sure. With the henchmen and everything, so I gotta take him where I can get him. Wouldn't be honestly mad at a copycat for that reason. Radiation Scientist is gonna help me with that too. Okay, turn 11 is... I am so lucky that I just did that. I was like, you know what? Despair's gonna show up again. Could be any time in this. Again, massive villain deck. But he's next. At least I avoided the escape. Oh man, my spidey senses were going off. Alright, let's zoom back out. That was short-lived. Alright, so first he pushes, of course. Next he gets to the astral plane and gets a bystander. So at least this one's not going to get pushed out at all unless I fight something in the astral plane. Or fight something with one of the Fear Lords. And again, same KO power, KO ability. Hey, at least it's entertaining. Okay. Immortus still has Conqueror because of Bonebreaker. Alright, let's see what I can do. I'm going to play Borrowed Nova Blaster. And Borrowed Nova Blaster is the first artifact I played this turn. I get 1 attack for playing it as the first artifact this turn. So that's going to hang out over here. Next, we got a Trooper. Actually, before that, I'll play Resourceful Fugitive. I guess I'll put my Wound on the bottom of my deck so I can keep everything else. And draw 2 cards. 1, 2. That's not a lot. So I got 2 Troopers, 1, 2, up to 3. And I got 2 Agents. 1, 2, so I'm at 2 Recruit over here. Okay. We've got the Divided Rocket and Groot. So what can I do? I can get a total of 4 attack. Not enough for Chivalrous Duel. Or I can get 3 total Recruit. And I can draw a card with Excessive Kindness. The attack's not going to do anything, because again, 8, 5, Chivalrous Duel 3, 5 Recruit. I could do a Excessive Kindness Recruit of a Sidekick and draw a card and maybe get more attack. Which I think might be my best angle. See if I get lucky. So let's try that. Let's play Compassion Baby Groot. Let's get 1 more Recruit. And then we're going to, we're going to go ahead and recruit a Sidekick with Excessive Kindness. We're going to spend all 3. Get ourselves a Sidekick. It's Rusty Collins. And I get to draw a card. And it's a Shield Officer. So not quite what I hoped for. And I can't even use this for anything because I already got a Sidekick. So that's an ended turn. Kind of a dud. And there's that wound that I put at the bottom of the deck for no reason now. Let's get you right. You're in the KO pile. I like the zoomed out mode because you can see Thanos in his gauntlet. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll be switching mats for the second game too, by the way. Should give you another hint as to what the heck's going on there. Here we go. Turn 12 is... Alright, so we have our first escape. Mr. Sinister clones show up, ambush clone. When the clone copy enters the city, shuffle a bystander into the villain deck. Speaking of bystanders, here's what happens. So, they enter the city, the clones, and they clone. So let's see if the top one is a Mr. Sinister clone. It is not. It's another Kang. So again, let's see where the twists were. The next ones. These 2 are pretty far down. Alright. Anyway, there's a clone. And we reshuffle the whole thing. Had to snag a mat for the free shipping, which works out. Now I have an MCU mat, General mat, and X-Men mat. Yes, I have those 3 as well. As well as a couple of the special non-labeled ones. I would love to see more. The one that I would love to get is the one from the Dark City Organized Play Kit with Daredevil on it. And by the way, Ebernicus is always here with the extra emotes. If you have the Franker Faces extension installed, I have a whole bunch of emotes loaded up in there for you to use, and they appear on stream. So check those out. There's a lot. I think I put the legendary team and class symbols in there too. So go take a look. Yeah, that's the one I would want. That one's really cool because I do a lot of street level games. I love to use those for my street level games on stream, but I don't have that one. Yeah, the Loki versus Avengers one is also... I would love all the organized play mats. I love to see a Guardians mat as well. All right, so these clone. They enter the city, which means Immortus comes out. And I forgot to shuffle the bystander into the villain deck. Whoops. All right. So I got a bystander, and I shuffle that one in. Because technically it doesn't enter the city yet. Because I haven't done the escape, but it's fine. Spend 30 to get 5 free shipping. And yeah, that's the rub, right? Like, that's why I don't have the Iron Man promo, because I didn't really have anything extra to order. So I have everything. And I even got extra sleeves one time, and extra dividers one time, and so I have the extras of those. Alright, villain deck is shuffled up. Let's do the escape effect on Immortus. He escapes with a bystander, by the way. Escape. Each player reveals a ranged hero or gains a wound. Shuffle Immortus back into the villain deck. So another shuffle. I gotta keep shuffling. I reveal Ego on the right. Left does not have... Oh, yes. The way to go support characters. So Yondu and Ego avoid the wounds from Immortus. But I still do shuffle Immortus back in. So let's do that. On top of the clone. And I got a... Cypher is not rescued, which is sad. Tried to get it at Gen Con, but I did get a Doctor Strange versus Matt for free. Very cool. I love the Doctor Strange art on Versus. HQ KO, then bystander discard, then KO effect. Then you mean escape effect. That's true. Here's why I keep not doing it that way. Because I have the close. I put this on the close up and then I forget. But technically that card should be in my victory pile. So let me play that out again for how it's supposed to go. So, Mr. Sinister clones clone. Then Immortus escapes. He goes from the escape, not to the victory pile, escape pile. I'm thinking of fight effects. Goes to the escape pile. First thing I do is the HQ KO. I'm thinking 2 levels back. So again, when I fight something, it should go to my victory pile for the fight effect. Same thing with the escape pile. It should be there, but it's there. So escape, first to KO. What do I KO? Everything's pretty good. I'm going to get rid of Inspire Courage, though. Then we discard for a bystander. So Cypher's in the escape pile. Each side has to discard a character. And because I already knew what the escape effect on Immortus was, I wouldn't... And also, they're not my non-grays. I got a wound to the left to discard. Right-hand side is going to get rid of, because I can do this turn. I want to avoid more escape, so I'm going to get rid of my operative and try to get as much attack as I can get. And now the escape effect, so Immortus gets shuffled in. Alright. You think I would memorize the order in which that happened playing this long, but it still eludes me. There's so much going on. Okay. Done with all the villain deck stuff and the city stuff. Now let's play out my hand. I've got Resourceful Fugitive. Let's just go oops all attack here. I'm going to go ahead and put this operative on the bottom of my deck. Draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Okay. I got 1 more attack out of it. So let's play what I've got. 1, 2, 3 attack. And I don't have an artifact, so I will play Selfish. I don't get the effect, but I get 5 attack total. And I got Sharpened Blades. I am Chivalrous, but also I can hit Despair. Also I can hit Bonebreaker to prevent that escape. So I'm not going to worry about Silver Samurai right now. Let's get the bystander out of there. So I don't have to discard anymore. And reveal the top card of your deck, KO it or draw it. Let's do that. Top card of my deck is an operative. I KO it. And we get rid of Bonebreaker. Radiation Scientist is more KOs, which is great. I may KO one of my heroes or hero from my discard pile. Another operative is gone. I'm doing a lot more deck thinning than I thought I'd be able to do right now. And I got 2 recruit, so we're gonna go ahead with a sidekick. And it's a standard. Awesome. I should have done a second prediction, and the prediction would have been, how long do you think this game is gonna go? Because this one could go on for a while. With the size of the villain deck. This could be a 3-hour game. We're already, like 45 minutes in. I'm gonna hope it's not a 3-hour game, because I have a game to play after that. And, believe it or not, I got stuff to do. But I want to see how long it goes. 6. Okay, moving over. That is true. When the strikes happen, it will start making the city a little smaller. And I just have to destroy the city. I don't have to do the final blow or hit him that many times. All right, turn 13. Hey! Avatar, you called it. We were having, like, the most fateful villain deck this time with this massive villain deck. Now, okay, this is not the Master Strike I wanted. That's the one I deserve. So this is only Annihilus's. I don't get to copy the egos until later to make the city bigger. Play a card from the villain deck. If it's a villain, play a second card. Well, yeah, that'll speed up the villain deck if that's what you meant. All right, because the Master Strikes don't destroy the city. The tactics do. All right, let's do it. Play a card from the villain deck. If it's a villain, play a second card. This is a villain. All right, so let's do this. I play Predator X. It's a villain, so I play a second card, and then I do the clone. Okay, it's the Aspiring Hero sidekick I just shuffled in there. So let's do this in order now. So Predator X first. Actually, what's the order in which this happens? Does Aspiring Hero go to Mr. Sinister clones, or do I play Predator X, clone Predator X? I guess he'd go to the Sinister clones anyway, because they're going to pray, so it doesn't really matter. Whoops, as I bump everything. All right, let's do this prayer on the most ranged clone. So each side has... Nope. Now the most range is my own side, so I've got the most range. I have 2, by the way. One with my artifact. Yeah, the bystander would go to the clone anyway, because... yes. So I have to resolve the whole thing. So I have to pretend like on the bystander there's a attached this to a villain language on it, so that would happen after all the cloning. And now I clone Predator X. Let's see if the top card is lucky. It is not. It's a Queens of Annihilation, so there's one more in here. Actually, there's 5 total, right? 1 per class. So there's 2 more in here. One's not going to clone. All right, here we go. Predator X. Covert. And yes, everything is pushed. Thank you. There's like a laundry list of stuff I got to do every time something happens with this setup. So yeah, this Predator X entered. Everything is pushed, which does cause momentum. And then they pray. They clone into Predator X. Pray on the most covert. I have 1 covert here. Actually, no, I played take. So give does not exist. No, I didn't play anything yet. I haven't played any of my cards. Again, left side has the most covert too. So that's annoying. All right, now the bystander gets attached to the Mr. Sinister clones, and we are done with the villain deck actions. Annihilus has plus 16 right now. We've got 3 recruit. I'm not gonna succeed on any of these prays. Actually, I can hit one of them for 3. 3 recruit, 1 attack, and I've got give and take. If I take the give side, the take side, I can hit 1. Just some busy work, just a little bit. And I don't get to activate the effect because I didn't play Nova Blaster this turn. But I will probably want to take out at least 1 of these Predator X. So let's do it. I'll take. 2 more attack. Or I can hit a Sinister clone, but I'm not really recruiting anything this turn. Kind of an expensive HQ. So I'm actually going to take out the ranged one for 3. So this one can't finish the prey. I'm still being preyed upon by the covert one. Nothing I can do about that. I got 3 recruit. Let's get a sidekick. Call it a day. Lockheed, a ranged sidekick. How helpful. I need more artifacts. Okay. Oh, I have a covert. That's too bad. Now I can't choose to get rid of Rusty. So I get... Prey is finished. I discard a covert hero. They enter the city. Probably another escape. At least Silver Samurai doesn't have an escape effect. By the way, what is wrong with me? Are we in outer space or not? One moment. Nobody said anything. There we go. Nope. All right, we'll go with that. All right, here we go. Turn 14. is knocked from the Fear Lord. So Silver Samurai gets knocked out of the city. Ha 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 ha. Watch my stream count cut in half right now. All right, here we go. Another escape. Let's do the HQ KO. And who do I KO? Each common only has 3 copies. So KOs are kind of serious here. I want the artifact. I think it's got to be Prison Riot. Yeah, it's going to have to be Prison Riot. Goodbye, Prison Riot. And another rare. Cool. I need some officers now. This is getting out of control. Nox comes in. Nox has the fight effect. KO one of her heroes that if Nox was in the city, she enters the astral plane and catches a bystander where, you know, Despair's hanging out. But there's no more Despairs coming in, so he's not going to get knocked out of there unless I do something specific. Okay, Sidekick, let's play it. Let's get this out of here. Give me 2 more cards. 1, 2. I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 recruit. That is wonderful news. So let's go ahead and get myself a Gamora rare. I'm going to let things keep escaping, but I can't find anything anyway unless I recruit. You know what? I could recruit the 6-cost Mantis, get 2 attack with excessive violence, take out a 3-attack thing, and not worry about the escape. But you know what? I'm going to have so many escapes this game, I don't care. Despair doesn't have an escape effect. I want the rare. Guardian's Escape. Ha! Escape. 5 attack plus. If you drew at least 2 cards this turn, you get plus 2 attack. So, I need more card draw cards. Mantis isn't great for that, so hopefully I can get some more Gamoras, but it is 5 attack on the card, so I need that. I will take it right now for 7. And just suffer an escape coming up. Again, I'm just trying to destroy the city. That's all I'm trying to do. Let's try to hit Annihilus, destroy the city, win the game. Annihilus, the ego. What would you call a merged Annihilus ego? How would you splice those names together? Ego Nihilus, the living planet from the negative zone. Turn 15 is Ravenous. Goodbye, Despair. He escapes. Let's do our KO. I have only 1 common in the HQ, and it's Expandable Helmet, which is the first time you play an artifact each turn, including this one. Draw a card. Man, I'm really trying to hold on to building a Star-Lord artifact deck, but I'm not able to get these cards, and I haven't seen a lot. Emotional Wave is very good. This is you get plus attack equal to the total cost, the total of all printed recruit attack of the hero you recruited this way. The cost is the rare one. So what do I get rid of? Definitely don't need that stuff. I need that stuff. Don't need that stuff in order to make this work. Plus give and take. These are the only 2 Emotional Wave cards in the hero deck. If I KO 1, there's only 1 left. But you know what? Not a lot of cards in this set have a lot of printed attack and recruit. Some do. But some are just artifacts like Star-Lord that don't have it. So I think I want to get rid of an Emotional Wave. As good as this card is. I did get the rare Gamora, so I might just build towards that. Then we got Rocket and Groot. Okay. 3, 4, and Ravenous shows up. So, ambush. Ravenous swaps places with an Annihilation Wave villain that isn't weaponized Galactus, and there aren't any emotional damage, yes. Very, very true. And he's got momentum 3, so right now he's at an 8. I guess I'll keep track of the villain's momentum, even though I'm not going to get close to hitting him yet. And again, Annihilus is... Let's not talk about his attack right now. Let's see if I can do a KO. So, Rusty Collins, 1 attack. Investigate your deck for a card that costs 0. I got a Trooper and a Divided Rocket and Groot. I'm going to choose to KO it. I got to take the KOs where I can get them, even the Troopers. And I will put Rocket and Groot on top of the deck. Thanks, Rusty. We've got 5 recruit. So do I hit Despair so I can hit another Fear Lord? Or do I take Expandable Helmet? I don't need to worry about the Astral Plane too much. I'm going to have an Escape Clone. That's okay. Let's get Expandable Helmet so I can draw more cards. And Baby Groot. Hello. Moving over. Okay, that's a lot of Gamora. And by a lot, I mean 2 cards. Turn 16. More clones. All right. So these clones are going to push those clones out. Oh, boy. Okay. So we got 2 escapes here. So the first clones are going to escape. Let's do a KO for them. Sorry, Baby Groot. Don't tell anybody I KO'd Baby Groot. And the second clones are also going to escape when the other clones come in. They have a bystander with them. Refill for that one. Another KO happens, and this bystander needs a discard. Okay. We got Tricky and Simple are pretty good. That was a good card, but I want to load up on artifacts on the left. I'm going to get rid of... I'm going to actually lose the other emotional wave. I'd rather not, but... Alright. Now, the discard for the bystander. We're going to get rid of... an operative on the right. Left-hand side is going to get rid of an agent. Actually, yeah, because I can get starship sensors either way. All right, that's all done. Now the clones are going to come on in. So one clone, ambush clone. Shuffle the bystander to the villain deck when you do. And nope, that's Scarlet Samurai. I'm not getting lucky on that. Hey, a Predator X in the bottom. Hello, where are you, Sinister clone? You come in. Bystander gets shuffled in. And I can get at least 3 attacks. So, and I can do some recruiting. So I think I'm going to do a clone this turn. If I can clone... There's no Gamoras to clone, though. If I can get one extra recruit, I can recruit Tricky and Simple and clone it. Cloning an uncommon in this set is great because, again, there's only one copy... Or one copy to clone, so there's 2 copies of each uncommon. Commons is 3, so cloning commons are pretty good, too. So they're not as common as you'd expect. This is a hard deck to shuffle. I can't clone Tricky Simple. Why not? Oh, it is 4 or less. You're right. It's in the keyword. No, it's right here. Clone the next tier recruit this turn that costs 4 or less. All right, so Tricky or Simple, I can't. You're right. So it's gonna have to be something else. Now it's worth an imagination. So let's start with the sidekick. See what I get. Isn't there one? Doesn't somebody in Guardians have an uncommon that costs 4 or less? How much is Dual Knives? I think that might also be 5. That's disappointing. Okay, Soldier. And, alright. I don't control an artifact. Alright, let's just do this. Let's play Resourceful Fugitive. Let's put the operative on the bottom of my deck. Draw 2 more cards. 1, 2. I could clone Baby Groot. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I am using Excessive Kindness. I got the rare, though. Check it out. I just drew 2 cards, so I activate this. She works on herself. Great. So 5 attack. I drew 2 cards to get 7 total attack. That's a great place to be in. 8, 9. I've got 2 recruit and 1 more from the operative. I got 3 recruit. Okay. So with the divided card, I have not played a ranged or an instinct for that matter. So I can't do either effect. So do I want 2 recruit or 2 attack? Gamora's a cop with Nebula. Okay, that one's 2 guys. So that one you can clone. Thank you. If that's true. So what can I do with 9 attack? Everybody moves, so he's got momentum. Annihilus has too much attack this turn. So I can do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't hit... Despair's going to escape. So I can do 3, 6, 9. Oh! You know what's funny? Normally, what I would do here is I would fight both Sinister clones. I KO'd a Baby Groot, so if I fought both clones and I got a Baby Groot, I would only be able to clone it once. There's only 3 copies. Let's see.
what to do here. How can I hit Despair? I only have... Oh, because I could do Selfless to hit Despair. I see what you're saying. So yeah, if I do hit... I take Selfless, I get 5. But then I'm going to have an Escape of Predator X. So if I hit something else first... But yeah, if I do that, I am going to have to suffer the Escape of Predator X, which I guess is not the worst thing. It's just another KO. But again, I might draw with the hero deck running out. So if I did that, I'd play Selfless. I get 2 more Recruit. I take out Despair. I get to KO one of my heroes. He comes in. Predator X escapes. I KO something from here. And then I hit Nox to KO one of my heroes. And then I hit Despair for 5 to KO another one of my heroes. That is very true. Alternatively, I could hit Ravenous. Although I might be able to wait. If I clear the city, I can wait until he doesn't have momentum. And doing that, what I just said, is not going to clear the city that much. Actually, yeah, it'll knock 2 things out of it. I could also hit the clones. But I'd rather clone something like Starship Sensors on the left. Get more artifacts for Star-Lord. Okay. Yeah, let's go with that. So let's take Selfless, 2 Recruit. Seems like my best option. And we will take out Despair for 5. I get the Bystander. Fight KO a hero. Operative's going to go away. That is true, but I'd rather use that on the artifacts if I can. But I could do that. Then he goes into the city, ignoring his ambush ability, which means Predator X is going to escape, which means we gotta get rid of somebody else. I got rid of 1 baby Groot. Why stop now? Move on down. And we get to zoom in. Alright. I've got no more Recruit. I've got 9 attack, so let's get more KOs out of that. I guess it doesn't matter which one I fight. I can fight Despair and then Nox. Let's fight Despair. KO another hero. And this will get rid of Ravenous's momentum, hopefully. And that's done. I have 4 left, and let's take out Nox as well. Well, take her out. She's going to go into the astral plane. I've got to zoom back in. I zoom back out. So, KO one of your heroes. Then if she was in the city, she enters the astral plane and captures a bystander. So she's going to get a standard bystander. By the way, I didn't mention this. If you want your own astral plane, it looks better than this one. That's all shiny. Travel Size commissioned and is giving these out for donations for his Extra Life campaign. He just did a video. He's going to be doing some marathon streams, as well as he's got a couple new promos designed by the artist behind Realm of Kings and Messiah Complex, Noel Lopez. He's also permanently naming his starter cards after you if you donate a certain amount. So go check that out. Just search for Legendary Leagues Extra Life if you don't want to look at the link in the Discord. All right. That's it. Fear Lords take double points to get rid of all that. Oh, they have a lot of KO. That's what I loved about them when I went over the set, is if you can manage the recruit and attack trading off, the KO is so super worth it. Especially in a setup like this where you don't have KO power from the henchmen. Okay, everything's played, everything's done. Pretty productive. Let's see if I lose the momentum on Ravenous. And the emptier the city, the less momentum points Annihilus gets too. The fewer. Proper grammar is good. All right, Skullbuster, who I forgot was in the setup. He ambushed prey on the fewest ranged. Skullbuster captures 1 bystander from the bystander stack and 2 bystanders from that player's victory pile of their choice. It is the right hand, I believe. Yeah, right hand doesn't have any range. I have the artifact over here. So, 1 bystander from the bystander stack and 2 bystanders from that player's victory pile of their choice. Joke's on you, that doesn't have any, so you get the news reporter, but that is it. And by the way, finish the prey is KO the captured bystanders. Each player discards a card. So, you're going to pray over here on the right. It takes some time. I'll sneak you over here. You're fine. Okay. 1, recruit. 2, attack. What else? I have options. So I could get a total of, if I do all the attack, I can get 3, 4, 5 attack. Drax may let me draw something with excessive violence. I can do 2 draws with excessive violence. But with 5 attack, I can hit a Sinister clone with excessive violence, which would let me draw a card and maybe draw another card. But I could also get up to 4 recruit, get Starship Sensors with excessive kindness, draw another card. But if I fight the clones, if I split them up, here's what I could do. I could, yeah. I could clone Starship Sensors. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and play, I Am Invisible Drax. Nope. I'm going to play, I only did 3 attacks, so... What do I want to do? Basically, I'm asking, do I want to do excessive kindness or excessive violence? I get to pick one. If I play Xander's Invincible, I'll get 3 recruit. I could do an excessive kindness with, but then it wouldn't matter. So if I take passion, I get 3 attack. I can hit the clones. Next thing I recruit, I can play Xander's Invincible, and I'll clone the sensors. But I'll have 1 extra recruit that I can't do anything with. If I take a Compassion, that's 1 more recruit, and then I'm invisible. I can do that too. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm gonna take Compassion, Baby Groot. No, but I can't excessive kindness. You know what? I'm gonna stop thinking about it too much. I'm gonna play Passion, 1 attack, and I'm gonna play. Xander is invincible for 2 recruit. There's definitely villains in the city. So I get up a 3 attack and 3 recruit. That's really all I need. Let's hit 1 Sinister clone. 3 attack. And here we go. Clone the next hero you recruit this turn that has a printed cost of 4 or less. There's only 3 Starship Sensors. And did I already take 1? No, I got the helmet, so I'm going to get 2 of them right now. Alright, let's clone the sensors. Triggered artifact the first time you play an artifact this turn. Each turn, including this one, you get +1 recruit. Need more artifacts. Let's see if I get lucky. Nope. So let's look for it in this deck. So harder to look at the villain deck because there's more stuff, and harder to find clone cards in this set because there's very few of them. There's the helmet. Come on. There we go. So I get 2 artifacts for the price of 1, which is great. I'd love to do that with another artifact. The Nova Blaster. There's 2 more in there, so if I clone the other 2, or clone 1, get a second one, that would be very useful for all his mechanics. He's kind of like Spider-Man in that he pings with a little bit of attack and recruit each time, but they all trigger at once from different cards. For the price of 2, yes. For the price of 1 card, which was 2. All right, yeah, that's a total reshuffle. I had no deck after that. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, got some artifact stuff to do next turn. Finally. Okay, here we go. We've got... And hello to anybody who's watching. If you're watching and you're new to the stream and or legendary, hello. Don't be shy. I don't bite. Please say hello and ask any questions you might have about this game. All right, I gotta not forget, I'm being preyed upon, and I don't think there's anything I can do about it this turn. Turn 18. By the way, if you don't know what this game is and you're seeing this setup for the first time, it is confusing for me. So don't be worried. All right. And there he is, the guy who's going to help me win or draw this game. Weaponized Galactus has appeared. Momentum 9 ambush. Weaponized Galactus swaps places with the leftmost villain in the city. So he's going to swap with Ravenous, who's going to give Ravenous his momentum back. Escape. Destroy the leftmost city space. If this destroys the last city space, evil wins, and in this game specifically with the special rule, it's a draw. Otherwise, each player gains a wound, and you shuffle Weaponized Galactus back into the villain deck. Any villain from the destroyed city space escapes. So, I want to let him escape in this game. He's going to help me win. I only win when I destroy the city. And he's going to help me up until the last point. So he swaps place. He comes in. He swaps places with Ravenous. Ravenous gets momentum. Galactus also gets momentum. So we're going to go ahead and put a big ol' 18 on him. Momentum 9. And he's just going to... You know what? We're going to let you go. Have a fun time in the city. Let me know when you're done. Let's keep going. 2 attack. 3 recruit. And we've got Inspire Courage, which gives me 3 more recruit. And I can get 2 more attack if I use Excessive Kindness. So, for example, I can get Tricky and Simple for 6. I get 4 total attack off of that. And I could actually hit the clones. But that's backwards. I'd rather hit the clones first. Oh no, I can. I'm right. I would rather do that first. So it's kind of a wasted clone because I won't have any recruit points left. I could use it again on. I can't use it on Baby Groot. I've already KO'd his other 2 cards. I could use it on a sidekick. I can't take out what I want to take out, which is Skullbuster for 5 over here. Because I'm only going to get 4. So I think what I do is I don't hit anything in the city at all. I could hit Nox to KO one of my heroes. I do have a lot of Graves out. But I have some pretty good cards in the HQ as well. So I think I'm just going to do a straight up regular recruit. Let me look at my options. So I got Prison Riot. Don't think I want this over here. Excessive Violence to get +2 recruit, and it's +3 naturally. I think I want Tricky and Simple. So this one, a pretty consistent 4 recruit from Rocket or 3 attack from Groot. I'm going to take this for... I'll take it with Excessive Kindness, because why not? Which is going to give me 2 more attack. So now I could hit the clones if I want. But I think I want to save it to maybe utilize that clone a little better, even though a lot of them are going to fail with this hero deck. Prison Riot is not clonable. Nothing's clonable in the city except for these 2 cards, and I'm pretty sure no, I didn't KO a lot of Empathic Bonds. You know what? I'm not going to be cloning that much. I'm going to take the clones out and just let this one not do anything. Let's keep this city a little clear. That's important. Okay. I kind of threw that clone away, but that's all right. That's all right. There's more clones where that came from. I've thinned this deck a lot, too. Check it out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. A lot of non-grays. I failed to take out Skullbuster, though, so he finishes the prey. KO the captured bystanders. I'm sorry, news reporter. And each player discards a card. That's easy. I'll discard an operative. And left-hand side. I don't have a lot of... I could get a lot of recruiting. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'll discard a trooper on the left-hand side this turn. And you go into the city. So I'm glad I cleared that space. Let's keep going. This set is very fun. I do really like the Guardian set. There's a lot of mechanics like crammed into this 100-card box. Turn 19, a lot of different cards crammed in there. Okay, Dreamstalker shows up, more KO power, or more draw power. Fight, draw 2 cards, and if Dreamstalker was in the city, it enters the astral plane. Escape, each player discards down to 4 cards. All right, so I got artifact stuff to do. I only have 1 artifact, so I might as well do this now. 1 artifact to play and activate, in addition to this one is what I mean. Okay, the first time you play an artifact each turn, including this one, you get +1 recruit, so I activate Nova Blaster, which is literally the same card except you get 1 attack. So I play it, which activates both of them. I get 1 attack and 1 recruit. I play Starship Sensors as well, the second one, but I don't get anything from it right now. Shield Agent, 1 more recruit, and another decision to make. Max attack is 2, 3, 4. Can't hit anything for a 4. So I don't think I'm taking any attack at all. I can get 3, 4, 5 recruit. So close to getting don't need that stuff. If only I had both Starship Sensors activated this turn. I can get Prison Riot. I could hit Nox in the Astral Plane. And I would be able to KO this 1 Shield Agent that I have. That wouldn't be bad. So I'm going to look at Prison Riot. Would I rather hit Nox or get Prison Riot? 3 attack, excessive violence, you get +2 recruit. This might help me a little more. Nox is great for the KO power, but she's not really going anywhere either, so I could hold off on that when I don't have something good to recruit. Yeah, I'm gonna take Prison Riot. So let's play both recruit sides. 3, 4, 5 total recruit, and let's go ahead and get Prison Riot, so I can hit more things later. All right, there's Romande. And that's it for the turn. My artifacts all stay out here. So now what's important is to start discarding these artifacts and not get a hand like this. This is a good hand. This is a hand that I want. Turn 20, full city? Yes, nope, yes, full city for a second. All right, we got Skullbuster, prey on the fewest ranged. Skullbuster captures 1 bystander from the bystander stack and 2 bystanders from that player's victory pile of their choice. Who's got the fewest ranged? I feel like Skullbuster doesn't go away. All right, we have 1 on the left. Right hand's got Lockheed. So equal number of range cards. I can hit him this turn with all the attack that I have. Plus, Annihilus has a bunch of momentum. I'll take him on this side this time. He's going to capture that. He's going to capture 1 of my bystanders. Or 2 bystanders from my victory pile. Which means if I fight him, I can do the effects again. I did? Oh yeah, you're right. Left side's got Lockheed. I see what you mean. So he goes to, well, that means he goes to my side anyway. So, it doesn't change what I did, but it does change the fact that I have the fewest ranged. So he gets the Rockstar. And he also gets, I can give him 2. I only have 2. Radiation Scientist and Standard. So I get more KOs from the Radiation Scientist again. That's useful. So he's going to get all 3 of these. Prey on me. The perks of two-handed solo. Oh, no, this one. This one goes to my victory pile. Because it never left. Okay. Let's take him out. Let's draw some 2 cards so I can activate the other thing. All right, Resourceful Fugitive. I will put the Operative on the bottom of my deck again. And draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Guardian's Escape once again. There's a total of 7 attack. And Sharpened Blades. I don't have any artifacts to control. So I just get 2 recruit. And 1 more recruit from the Operative. And let's go ahead and fight. Before I play anything else, let's just fight Skullbuster, because I know I'm going to do that anyway. I can get rid of that Operative now. Okay, KO the captured bystanders. Nope, that's finish the prey. I rescue them when I fight him. It's just a bystander, so he's gone. Down to 2. And I get the 2 standard, or the 1 standard, Radiation Scientist and Rockstar. Let's do that in that order. Radiation Scientist. I will KO this Operative from my discard pile that I discarded with Gamora. And Rockstar, get another bystander. The second bystander is the News Reporter. Nice. Which is going to let me draw a card, and I draw into Inspire Courage Mantis. That's a nice little combo. So after that, I've got 2 attack, 3 recruit. I can do a lot more. Inspire Courage, Excessive Kindness, you get +2 attack. I can't use Excessive Kindness on the Astral Plane in a fight. That would be fun, but that's not how that works. Not being very kind. Use it for recruit only. I can get Drax's Rare this turn if I want, which is pretty good. I'd rather take it on the Star-Lord side, but again, I said I was going to take it where I could. I can get 7 attack. But yeah, when in doubt, usually get a rare. And I can draw another card too. So let's take Selfless, 2 recruit, activates off of Inspire Courage, draw a card, get a soldier, and left side draws a card as well. It is an agent. I'll play the soldier, 3 attack. So assuming I take Drax, I can play simple for 6 total attack, and I can take out. I could do that combo thing where I take out Nox and then take out Dreamstalker to draw more cards, and then maybe I'll still have enough recruit to get the rare. But I have all my good cards out here, so probably not. So I'm probably gonna get Drax, which means I'll probably play simple, and I'll get 6 total attack, which will be enough to hit Skullbuster in the city and just get rid of a villain there. So let's do that. Let's play simple right now. We'll commit to that. 6 attack. And check out Revenge for My Family, by the way. Double the attack you have. That's good. Excessive violence, you may KO a villain from your victory positive its fight effect. So this, if you drew 2 cards combined with Gamora's rare, that's 14 attack. That can hit Annihilus with no momentum. Even with 1 momentum, mass momentum 4. So let's take him for 8. Yes, usually you always want to get it rare. There's times where it may not be worth it, but do want to consider it. We'll take out Skullbuster for 5 after he so rudely finished the prey last time, and that is the turn. All right, I have 2 rares on the right, and I'm thinning the deck like crazy. So I just need those. I need those 3 cards or 4 cards, or more than that. I need the Drax rare, the Gamora rare, the card that discards a card, or I need yes, and draws 2. Alrighty, go look at the type in command setup. Look at what Avatar built for me. It's not just momentum and astral plane. We've also got the ego mechanics too. Cloning, praying, extra city spaces, destroyed city spaces. It's everything. Everything from the original 2021 legendary lineup. it's fun, except for villainous weapons and some other things that were in there. But by command, I mean exclamation point. Sorry. Turn 20. I do it for you, but I have cards in my hand. Turn 21. Thank you, Ollie. Appreciate it. Ravenous. Here we go. All right. So no momentum for you. No momentum for you. And now they're gonna get the momentum back. So Ravenous swaps places with an Annihilation Wave villain that isn't weaponized Galactus. So Ravenous enters. He swaps with himself, and they both get momentum 8. Or momentum, total attack of 8 after momentum 3. Yeah, there's a lot going on with this one. Okay. And not a lot going on in my hand. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't activate any of these artifacts. That's the thing about Star-Lord's ability. You have to have artifacts every turn to keep his abilities going. I don't have any more. I've got 1 attack and a wound. And Lockheed, if I play, I'll get 2 more attack. Won't be enough to hit anything, so I won't even play Lockheed. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to take the divided one, the Rocket and Groot, because again, this can draw cards, which helps me get more artifacts to use. So I'm going to go ahead and take Passion Compassion for 2, and then probably a sidekick. I could hit Nox instead if I want to. Hold on, let me think about that. Do I want to do that or hit Nox? Then I could hit the Dreamstalker later. I could KO one of my agents this way. Yeah, let's hit her instead. I think this is legally the most amount of villains you can get in a 2-player game in a hero deck. Let's take her out with 4 recruit in the astral plane. I will KO the shield agent, and she will be gone. And I get this bystander, which leaves the astral plane wide open to hit Dreamstalker. So I'll leave zoomed out for a little bit because I'm probably going to end up taking Dreamstalker out soon, and he's going to go to the astral plane. It's absolutely nuts, and I'm loving every second of it. We did have to add that special rule about ego, otherwise I couldn't win, but otherwise everything is as written. Turn 22, another twist. All right, speaking of ego, nothing happens yet, but we're one step closer to adding a city space. This is twist number 5, and nothing happens on twist 5. We're getting there. Okay. So, no momentum for anybody. I want Galactus to escape, so I should probably stop fighting stuff. So, unfortunately, I'm in a position where I've got the double the attack you have Drax, but only 1 attack. Awesome. Ollie finished the Legendary Legacy Adventures sheet for the Stepford Cuckoos. I'm building a widespread campaign-type game mode. And in this game mode, you can select a character, and you go through 5 different battles featuring that character, something about their lore, something about that character. They're the star of all 5 battles. Yes, Kyara Deja Vu, exactly. And I asked people to volunteer to design these. And we've already had 23 heroes claimed, which is amazing. And Ollie decided to pick Stepford Cuckoos. Avatar did one for Jessica Jones, and I think you're doing Namora as well. Yeah, it's okay. I'm sure there's other heroes that'll do Avengers vs. X-Men. So anyway, 3, 4, 5. There's already a bunch that are done, so I got to get these up there. All right, yeah, so I might as well play Drax if there's no reason not to. So he does a little teeny tiny revenge for his maybe one family member, and I double the attack. You ready for this? Doubled. Amazing. Incredible. All right, let's take Empathic Bond for 3. No astral plane for me. Okay, there's nothing goes over my head, Drax. I'm going to leave Rocket Groot for the other side. Let's get a sidekick. Throg, what are you doing here? I guess you are kind of cosmic. Oh, almost all non-grays, but I couldn't get Drax and this card together, but I'll draw 2 cards, so maybe. We shall see what happens. Although when I put a card on the bottom of the deck, it's going to be the one I draw, so it doesn't really matter what I do there. Turn 23, Master Strike. All right, filling up the city once again. This might cause Galactus to escape, which is good for me right now. Okay, play a card from the villain deck. If it's a villain, play a second card from the villain deck. That's really funny, Ollie. All right, and a lot of stuff happens with these 2 villains, so let's take care of that. One thing at a time. So first, Queens of Annihilation enter. They fill the city. They go to the sewers. And they have the ambush effect. Reveal the top card of the villain deck if it's a villain play. Okay, so now the order is important. I've already revealed Leper Queen as the second card from the Master Strike. So now for Queens of Annihilation, I should reveal the card that's in the villain deck now, not counting Leper Queen, correct? Because it's already been played, now I'm just resolving. I think that's how I should be doing it. Unless I reveal Leper Queen again, but I don't think that's the way it worked. Okay, so I'm going to reveal the top card of the villain deck. Yeah, she's in the stack. That's right, I'm resolving her, so you agree. Good. All right, so top card of the villain deck is a Scheme Twist, which means I don't play it, but there's another twist coming. So we got an Ego Tactic, or we got a new city space coming for Galactus to destroy. So, they come in. Oh no, Galactus is going to escape right now. So, Egos is going to technically remake the bridge, but not actually technically not remake the bridge. You'll see. So now Leper Queen comes in, which means Weaponized Galactus escapes. Basically, Galactus destroys the bridge. Ego makes a new space that's not the bridge. It's a whole thing. We've got Galactus here. Escape. Destroy the leftmost city space. Pretty straightforward. So the bridge is destroyed. These are another of travel size promos, by the way. The destroyed city spaces. You can still get those, and they're pretty great. I recommend that. You can get that. You can get Astral Plane. You can get some Messiah Complex promos. Plus, no guarantee of twist as you must shuffle them back in. That is true. Oh, hold on. Yes, I've revealed the twist, but it's still in the deck, so it does get shuffled in. Yes, 100%. So many paths to follow. All right, I'm gonna take a break to drink water. Thank you, Ollie. Okay, we got a destroyed city space. Otherwise, each player gains a wound. Okay. 2 grievous wounds. Great. And you shuffle Weaponized Galactus back into the villain deck. Any villain from the destroyed city space escapes. That would be Ravenous. So Ravenous was there at the time of the escape. Yes, HQ KO first. So let's do the HQ KO first. Last Baby Groot's got to go. I've already KO'd 2 of them. And then we do the Galactus effect. I did the destroyed spaces, so Ravenous is going to escape. And he gets shuffled back in. And yeah. So we'll do Ravenous's escape effect after I shuffle Galactus into the city, I guess. Into the villain deck, I suppose. Yeah, I got the streets thing. But yeah, there's so much to keep track of here. This is how to complicate the game as much as possible on a villain deck play 101. Although I'm sure there could be even more complicated turns. I got 2 grievous wounds, and they were awful. Okay. I mean, you could. There's only so much I can do. All right. So now Ravenous escapes after that shuffle. And so let's have him escape. Let's do the KO from the HQ. What do I want to get rid of? I'm going to get rid of nothing goes over my head, actually. I need the KO power from Mantis. Alright, let's do the escape effect. Each player reveals a strength hero or gains a wound. This has no strength cards, and left-hand side has Groot. Or right-hand side has Groot. So left-hand side is the only one that gets a wound. So, yep, none to reveal. Wound to the left-hand side. Another Grievous wound. Wonderful. And now Ravenous escapes. Okay. And I think I'm done with all that. Oh, no, I didn't. I'm not done. Leper Queen hat came in. Ambush. Prey on the most mutants. Finish the prey. That player gains a wound and KOs 2 bystanders from the victory pile. There are no mutants. I didn't get any special sidekicks that are mutants, I don't think. So, only 4 attack. I've got only, I get to draw a card this turn, so I don't know if I get 4 attack or not. But right-hand side can definitely take care of Leper Queen. So I'm going to go ahead and prey on the right-hand side. Yep, okay. Preying on the right-hand, on the, oops. So I knocked down the hero deck. Preying on the Hydra side. All right. Let's keep going. Let's go ahead and activate all of our artifacts. I'll have 1, 2, 3, and I get to draw some cards. Oh, I have a trooper over here. That is true. I missed the trooper. You know what? I have an empty, I might get even more attack than that, so I'm not going to pray over here, because there's a chance I can hit something else. So, by the way, the queens are 7 attack, because of momentum. Everybody moved. 8 attack for Ravenous here, and Annihilus is at 4, 8, 12. He's at 24. Hey, Arlie, thank you so much for the community sub gift. Very kind of you. Thank you very much. Very, very cool. Okay, that distracted me. Oh yeah, so let's keep going. Let's play the helmet. So the first time you play an artifact each turn, including this one, draw a card. So I get to activate all my artifacts this turn. So let's do all 4. The first one is gain 1 attack. The second 2 are gain 1 recruit each. So I'm at 2 recruit. And the last one is draw a card. So I will draw an agent. I'll play what I've got. 1, 2, 3 more recruit. I'm at 5 recruit. Yes, I can finally get to need that stuff. 6 recruit. And I've got 7 recruit. 1 more attack. So if I want to hit something, I have to, I don't think I have any other artifacts for Yondu to take. I have all my artifacts out here. So if I get 4 attack, I can't hit anything. Actually, no, I could hit Leper Queen this turn. On the other side, you can do that with Prey. So I might just do that, or I can get 2 more recruit. And discard an artifact to draw my next hand, hopefully. To activate everything else. Yeah, so give is very important. So before I play this, let's get don't need that stuff. For 6, here's why I want this. 3 attack, and then you may discard an artifact you control to get +1 attack. So yes, this one is going to help me flush things around. It's very important, though, because discarding artifacts is the engine that makes Star-Lord's set work. The first time I played this, I didn't understand that. I only saw one of these, so I'm like, how does Star-Lord work? Let's play Give, so I can discard an artifact, get that back into the shuffle. 2 more recruit. I will discard a Starship Sensors to get 1 more recruit. I'm at 4. And Resourceful Fugitive is so good for the Gamora rare I have on the right. Otherwise, I'd take it. I'm going to take the Divided Rocket and Groot instead. So let's take that. And maybe a sidekick. Yeah. Make sure the same orientation there. And a sidekick here for the other 2. Another Lockheed. A lot of Lockheed right now. Okay. And that's it. I got 3 artifacts out here, and I got a couple in my discard pile. So there's a Resourceful Fugitive. Okay. Oh, yeah, totally. Not kind of useless. He is completely useless without either give and take or, you know, the one where he's not wearing a shirt. Because you must discard artifacts to keep them going. I mean, I guess you could just keep recruiting new artifacts, but you may not see them. Especially in a, you know, 2-player game, 3, 4, 5. Solo, it's probably a little easier because there'll be a higher concentration of artifacts in the hero deck. Hopefully. You'll at least see Star-Lord more often. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I got 1 Grievous Wound. I was hoping to rest it away, but I can't. Oh, yeah. Play both together. Game over. Yeah, it is a weird card out of context. 100%. Turn 24 is... Alright, Rockstar Bystander. I forgot I shuffled a bunch in, so... Alright, no momentum for you. So I'm still being preyed upon. Can't forget that. Let's draw 2 cards, and let's get a bunch of attack. Hopefully I draw Drax's rare, and I can double the attack I get. So, unfortunately, I'm going to draw the next card I put down, so it doesn't really matter what I do. As I can't discard anything first, can I? Nope. There's no discard, so I'm going to put the soldier on the bottom, and I draw the soldier again because I have no deck. So I have 1 more draw. So we'll see if it's Drax. Otherwise, I can use Selfless to try to draw some more cards. Okay, second draw is an operative. Of course it is. But I did draw 2 cards, so once again, I get 7 attack from the rare. Let's see if I can draw into some more. Inspire Courage. 3 recruit. We've got a lot of stuff here. So yeah, I want to play Selfless, so I can draw a card and maybe get the rare. So 2 recruit. I draw a card, and I got a soldier. Just my luck. So 8 attack total. 9 attack after the trooper, and then 1 more operative gives me 6 recruit. I've got the divided rocket Groot again. I have at least 5 different card names. Yep, there's... I picked Tricky, and I got Resourceful, Guardians, Inspire, Selfless, Graze. Yes, thank you. Selfless, left hand draws a card. It's Lockheed. Okay. The Mastermind is only 12 attack. So if I play simple, I could hit the Mastermind. You're right. Which is important, because I gotta start destroying more spaces. If I decide not to do that for some reason, I can get a 6 cost. But I can't win unless I destroy the city by hitting an Epic Annihilus, and then also getting the Ego Tactics. So I'm gonna do that. Let's play simple. I should be at 12 attack. If my calculations are correct, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait a second. I played Selfless. Yeah, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. Epic Annihilus has mass momentum 4, but nobody moved. The Rockstar showed up this turn, I believe. So let's go ahead and hit Epic Annihilus. Okay. I've got 4 Ego Tactics, 4 Annihilus Tactics. So let's see what happens. The tactic that I get is an Ego Tactic. All right. Let's see what happens here. Okay, fight. You get +1 recruit for each empty city space. So that's 1 more. I'm at 7. Destroy the leftmost city space. Any villain there escapes. Shuffle this tactic back into Annihilus's tactics. So let's shuffle it back in. So the streets are gone. Dreamstalker's going to escape. But I get 1 step closer to winning. Goodbye, streets. We've got this right here. Dreamstalker escapes, though. Let's do our HQ KO. Another nothing goes over my head. Has to go. Hey, Wicked Pepper, you made it. I'm still playing. If you haven't looked at this setup, you should look at it, because I don't really need to say any more. All right. Escape. Each player discards down to 4 cards. That's rough. But not much you can do. So, no cards in my hand here. But at least I have a wound to discard, so I get rid of Psychic Trauma on the left. I drew an extra card last turn. So, down to 4. Let's keep Resourceful. Let's actually... let's keep these 3 and my Trooper. Probably just put the Trooper on the bottom of the deck to draw with Gamora. Okay. I have 7 recruit left after all that still. I didn't take out Leper Queen because I want to hit the Mastermind. So let me look at Leper Queen real quick. So when finishes the prey is that player gains a wound, KO 2 bystanders. That's not so bad. I'll get a wound. I don't really care. Oh yeah. So these are. You know what? I'm just gonna post a link to his extra life. Travel Sized on Legendary Leagues is doing an extra life campaign. He just premiered a bunch of different promos. 2 different promos for Messiah Complex, for Messiah Complex, done by the artist for Messiah Complex. He also has these Destroyed City Spaces available, as well as an Astral Plane that looks very shiny. Shinier than this one. This is a prototype one. And if you support him, you're supporting a great cause at Children's Hospital of Virginia. And you also can get some cool stuff. So check that out, and please support if you can. He's going to be doing a marathon stream, I think, this weekend. I think it's this weekend. Well, I'll be tuning in, so check it out. Okay, very brutal. Your setup is also brutal, but we'll explain why that is in a second. So I love Dual Knives. Dual Knives is a great card. It's an artifact. It'll let me use the artifact, the one artifact card I have. Trigger artifact whenever you play another strength or instinct card to get +1 attack. Would be good for Star-Lord, another artifact in the rotation. So instead of that, I might just take Sleep Mantis to KO more stuff. Mantis is Sleep, 2 recruit excessive kindness. You may KO one of your cards. And then we've also got the Divided with one that actually has Romande, not the one that I said had Romande on it before. So 3 attack, remove is fine, also illegal. Amazing card title. Excessive violence, reveal the top card of your deck, you may KO it. And then we've got Instinct, you get +1 recruit. More KO power. I'm going to take the Divided card. I might be using more excessive violence than not over here now that I have both of those rares. I need to get a lot of attack now to double it. And all right. Oh, there's another Borrowed Nova Blaster. We'll see if I can clone that. We'll see if another Sinister clone shows up. Leper Queen's going to finish the prey, but that's all right. I've come to terms with it. Okay. Oh, I got the rare now. So, that player gains a wound. I gain a wound on the right-hand side. Wound. And KO 2 bystanders from their victory pile. So much for that VP. I'll give him a standard one and another standard one. I don't lose my specials. Those are special to me. All right, you go into the city. Full city, technically. It's a full city, even though 2 spaces are gone. And let's move over. You know what? I guess nobody's in the astral plane, and we just let another Fear Lord escape, so let's zoom back in. We'll see if any other Fear Lords decide to show up. Turn 25. Ah, more clones. All right, let's push everybody out. Why not? All right, so Sinister clones happen. I got to do the escape first, so Ravenous first. So we're going to go ahead and KO. I want to keep the Nova Blaster. Let's, I'm getting rid of the Divided. Again, I could draw with running out of cards in the hero deck. That could easily happen with this game. Each player reveals a strength hero or gains a wound. Once again, no strength heroes on the left. Right-hand side has 1 with Throg. So, left side is going to go ahead and gain another Grievous Wound. These might be the end of me. Too many Grievous Wounds. And that's it for Ravenous. And the clones come in. They come in, and they have Ambush. Clone is the top card. Nope, that's Pretty Boy. Let's see, do I have any bottom twists? Oh, the twists are up pretty high. Look at that. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Glad I get to do a reshuffle now. More clones. I don't want extra city spaces right now. I want to destroy them all, so I don't want those to happen. Let's give it a good shuffle. And move on. All right. Shuffle, cut, we're good. So, now that that's happening, the Queens of Annihilation are going to escape. So they got a bystander with them. Let's do another KO. Gravity Mines has to go. Although it's a great artifact, but it's got to go. And now I discard for the bystander being carried off. I guess I'll discard my Shield Trooper. Right-hand side is going to get rid of the wound. Or discard anyway. And now we do there's no escape effect, so the Queens of Annihilation just run off. And the clones come in. Oh, I have to shuffle the bystander in. I forgot to do that. So random bystander gets shuffled in. All right, while I'm doing that, let me figure out what I'm going to do. I only have 3 cards left in my hand. So I've got a Resourceful Fugitive. I'm probably going to discard or put Lockheed on the bottom of my deck to draw 2 cards. And then maybe I'll get enough to do an Excessive Kindness or Violence. But probably not. I hope to get 3 Recruit just to get Borrowed Nova Blaster. I wish I could clone it, but I'm not going to get that much. I really don't think. Unless I get an artifact, then I can activate all my artifacts and draw a card, get 1 Recruit, 1 attack. But I don't know if that's going to happen. Let's try. Okay, Resourceful Fugitive. Let's put Lockheed on the bottom of the deck to draw 2 cards. 1, 2. I ended up with Shield Agent and 2 divided cards. So what can I get here with my divided cards? A total of 4 Recruit. And I can Excessive Kindness, draw a card. Or I can get a total of 3 attack, hit the clones, and not recruit anything. So let's go with the Recruit. I'm going to have more escapes. It's fine. Xander is invincible. There's villains in the city, so that doesn't work. And then we'll take Compassion. 1 more Recruit. Let's get... Although, Dual Knives is also good. So do I want Nova Blaster or Dual Knives whenever you play another Strength or Instinct? I have some of those. I don't have a lot. It is an artifact, but it's not one you can... it's not an each turn. I want to build up this stack. So let's take Borrowed Nova Blaster. I can't clone it anymore. For 3. For 4 with Excessive Kindness. And, oh, there's the last one. If it was cloned, I would have been able to take that one. All right, and I draw a card thanks to Excessive Kindness. It's a Shield Agent, so I'm left with 1 extra. So, because of that Excessive Kindness, I cannot take a Sidekick now. So let's keep going. Give me some artifacts. I didn't get one. I can discard another one, but I didn't get one. But I do have some good attack coming up. 1, 2, 3. I have 4 attack coming up. Doubled from 2. Turn 26, Gorgon. So, more escapes. The smaller the city gets, the more likely that's going to happen. The hero deck is getting thin, but there's still plenty of cards in it. It's getting thinner. Prison Riot is gone. And Leper Queen is also gone. Gorgon comes into the city, who's got Chivalrous Duel. Ambush, choose a hero name. You can't play heroes this turn unless they are that hero name or gray heroes. Fight, KO one of your heroes. That'll be funny. If I said Drax, I get nothing because he doesn't do anything on his own. So the most I can get this turn is 2 Recruit. Oh no, that's 4 Recruit. I got gray hero, so I can get 4. So do I want to keep Throg or Sharpened Blades? I can't activate Throg's attack. I'm gonna get Dual Knives. So let's keep Throg for now for strength. Have you ever even ran out of a hero deck without a Scheme or Gene? I think so. I don't know if it was on stream though. That was when I was playing solo, by the way, so a smaller deck, but also a smaller villain deck. No, like, you know what? I think with like a spider deck or something like that, I got really close because I was recruiting a ton of them. But there's got to be some weird circumstance like that. Okay, I picked Gamora. I'll play Gamora and my 2 grays, because that's all I can play. I don't even get to play these. So I get 4 Recruit. Let's get... Do I want... Nope, I'm going to get Resourceful Fugitive. Yes. So I drew against Ego before. But yeah, without like a special thing that... Obviously, I'm only going to draw the hero deck if I draw all the cards in the hero deck if I'm extending the game somehow. Yeah. That sounds like something that happened. Oh, that's right. I did it on purpose. I knew I wasn't going to win, so my goal was to draw as much of a draw as I could draw. So now I remember. Yes. But without something like that, it's tough. Okay, come on. That's good. I don't have either rare, so maybe the turn after that we'll have both rares. You can only hope. No artifacts. Turn 27. Master Strike time. More escapes. Play 2 cards in the villain deck. Maybe. Maybe at least play 1. Yep. Okay, so I play the... Oh, boy. So I play the clones. I play the Silver Samurai. So here's what happens. First, we have an escape. Sinister clones are going to run off. I'm going to go ahead and KO... Everything's great. I'm going to get rid of Inspire Courage here. And, yes, these Sinister clones are going to escape. Replace to make room for these Sinister clones, who are now going to ambush clone another Sinister clone. Silver Samurai is aside. See if I get lucky now. Nope. There's another one. So who enters first? The second Sinister clone or Silver Samurai? I think the second clone enters first, right? Because I'm finishing the clone effect. Let me shuffle the Bystander in. And then Silver Samurai resolves. Because this clone effect includes that other clone coming in. Okay, so let's do that. So this clone comes in. That's the first one. The clone comes in. Knocks this clone out. Oh boy, alright. So this clone's going to escape as well. We got another KO. Sharpened Blades, you're okay, but not as okay enough. And then we've got the escape. And then finally, Silver Samurai comes in and causes Gorgon to escape. So Gorgon has no escape effect either. So once again, I don't want to get rid of Starship Sensors this time. Not the common. I'm going to get rid of a sleep. I've KO'd enough. I got some KO power. And I really like dual knives. I really feel bad KOing dual knives. And Gorgon's gone. Silver Samurai comes in. I shuffle the Bystander in. No, I remembered. I didn't talk about it. Because I remembered this time. Okay. Ambush a villain in the city worth the most VP captures a Bystander. And that's Silver Samurai himself. KO a card from your discard pile. It's a fight effect. Oh, yes, so much to forget, especially the shuffle the Bystander in. You don't want to forget that because you don't want to speed the game up more than you need to with the cloning. Okay, that was a lot of escapes. Let's see what I can do now. And the villain deck looks like a normal. It looks like a normal villain deck now. Okay. No artifacts to play, even after all that. Take could draw one. So let me start with Prison Riot. 3 attack. I'm going to play Take this time, because I'm going to get 3 recruit. And that'll be enough for 1 artifact. Let's see if I get lucky. 2 attack. Prison Riot activates this. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it's an artifact, draw it. It's not, so that failed. I have 5, 6 attack. I do have Drax's Prison Riot with excessive violence. You get +2 recruit. I've got 1, 2, 3 recruit. We're not zoomed out. We're not zoomed. Yes, we're not zoomed out. So I could get 5 recruit and get the retractable sword triggered artifact. Whenever you draw a card during your turn, you get +1 attack. Good for both sides. I think even better for the right-hand side because I got 2 Gamora draw card cards. But I can't hit Annihilus. He's +12. But I can do a clone. But I can't clone Starship Sensors or Nova Blaster. Because I can't get either. I could clone the knives, which would be 2 more artifacts for me. I didn't KO a knives yet. I didn't recruit a knives yet, I don't think. So I could clone them, which would be fun. I could hit Silver Samurai with Chivalrous Duel and KO a card from my discard pile. Do I have any wounds there? I could hit Silver Samurai. I could do both. Actually, no, I can't, because I would have to use excessive violence on one of these. So what's more important, getting rid of this wound or cloning dual knives? Because I can only do one. Because I'm going to have to use excessive violence on one of these villains, which won't leave me with attack to hit them both. Can you not excessive violence? Oh, you're right, I can't. I don't have 4 attack from Drax. Oh, that's very interesting. You're totally right. I have 2 attack from Yondu, 1 attack from the Trooper, and 3 attack from Prison Riot. And because excessive violence means you must spend 1 more attack than you need, but Chivalrous Duel's still active, I would need 4 attack from Drax to do that. That's very cool. So yeah, you're right, I can't. So that makes my decision a little easier. Let's go ahead and... although, I could hit Solo Samurai anyway, not with excessive violence. I would still have 3 attack left, and then I could clone... well, then I can't clone anything here. Having 2 artifacts is too good. Let's do the thing. Let's hit a clone with excessive violence. So 4 attack, hit this clone. The next hero I recruit this turn with a printed cost of 4 or less gets cloned, which is going to be dual knives. I hit with excessive violence, so Prison Riot gives me 2 more recruit, and I will use that to get dual knives, which is going to be for 4, and I clone it. We'll see if I get lucky. Ooh, there's Mantis is rare. Where's the other dual knives? It's a green one. There it is. I got a second dual knives, which is a great card. Very happy to get 2 of those. So much going on. I think we're doing okay. I just got to destroy 3 more spaces and make sure that Galactus doesn't file through the city at the last second, stealing the win from my grasp. Because he could do that. He's in the villain deck somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What a terrible... oh, that's not bad. I could discard an artifact to get +1 attack. And have that artifact here. Okay, never mind. I take it back. I saw the wound in the graze. I was dismissing it early, but I think it'll be an okay. Okay, so we're in the close-up, so let me just do this then. So you can see all the artifacts that I've got. On, okay. On the left-hand side. Right-hand side's got its own thing going on. Turn 28. Annihilation Armada. Here we go. Momentum 2. Ambush. A henchman villain from your victory pile enters the city. Hey, more cloning. But it's going to push the Sinister clone out. So they come in. Do I have any clones on this side? I may not. I have 1. So I do. Okay. So Annihilation Wave Armada comes in. And they push this clone into the city, which is going to push this clone out. I didn't know why I swapped these. In Marvel Champions, Drax has Drax's knife and Drax's other knife, and they actually do different things. I would hope so. That's pretty cool. I love that. That's funny. He does have the very iconic 2 knives. Okay, so we got an escape. Let's KO... Our retractable sword is so darn good. This might be crazy, but I'm going to get rid of sleep. It's a really good card, but I've done a lot of KOing. And I want better stuff. Ooh, there's a Necro Blaster. And that gives me KO power too. Okay. I have to be okay with that. 1, 2, and then the clones come in. Which means they're going to clone as well. Yeah, they're going to clone and they're going to knock Silver Samurai out too. Although, hold on. Are there enough of these in the city? In the deck? I'm going to count how many are out before I do that. I might have gotten them all. 1, 2, 3 in the escape pile. Hold on. I don't forget how many there are. There's probably some more left. Just want to confirm before I have to shuffle it. 3, 4, 5. Left side's got, there's 6 right there. 7, 8. Yeah, there's 2 left. There's 2 left. So the last one's not going to clone. But this one is. Well, no, because this one came in from my victory pile, Snash. That's why. But there are 2 left. Yeah, you'll get in person. In person, you won't really notice as much when they're there and sleeved. You know, for me, I won't notice as much. But yeah, there's a lurking unknown. Yeah, there's 2 more in here. Where are you guys? Okay, there it is. So now we are in the weird situation where there's only 1 Sinister clone in the villain deck. But I did get an extra bystander shuffled in right now. So the last clone that comes out won't clone, and there won't be a bystander shuffled in. And no more Sinister clones can clone at all, even if I put them in for my victory pile. But I can fight them to clone something. So more Annihilation Armada are in. There's 2 more Annihilation Armada, I think, in here. So that could happen 2 more times. Okay, that's shuffled with an extra bystander in there. Let's do the escape. Silver Samurai is going to escape after that. Here we go. No escape effect on you. Tough choices now. Really tough choices. Do I get rid of one of the 2 triggered artifacts? Do I get rid of Retractable Sword, which I really want to pick up? Do I get rid of the stolen Necroblaster? That lets me KO more cards if I drew at least 2 cards. I almost want to get rid of Starship Sensors now. Because I have the 2 dual knives that I got. Yeah, no, I agree with you. We said it at about the same time. I need attack now. I have more artifacts. I really want the Necroblaster. I really want the sword. So I'm going to actually get rid of sensors this time. And that's the escape. There's no effect on it, so I have to do the discard now for the bystander escaping. Yeah, I agree with you guys. Discard. It's a wound. That's easy. Left-hand side with the bystander. Another wound. Also easy. Okay, city's full of clones. And momentum 2 on Annihilation Armada. I don't control an artifact, so I'm not gonna. Well, I could draw a card. Let's start with Empathic Bond. 2 recruit. And the next turn I recruit with Excessive Kindness. I get to put it on top of my deck. I've got 2 soldiers. I just need 1 more attack to hit something. And clone. Oh, if I could clone Retractable Sword, I would be so happy. So I'm going to get 2 more recruit. And a card draw. If I play selfish, draw a card, and get 1 more recruit, I can clone Retractable Sword, which would make me very happy. But if I fail, I can't get Retractable Sword at all. But I'm going to take the chance. So let's play selfish. I'm at 2 attack. I got 2 more attack. I draw a card. Left side's going to have to discard 1 too, so this better be worth it. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a 4 or more. What I'm trying to say is if I could clone cards that cost 5 or more, I could clone it. Why do I keep wanting to do that? That would be nice. I don't think that changes my plans, though, because I'd like to clear the city a bit. I could clone the other common that's Covert Draw Card. That one would trigger. Yeah, I could do that, but do I want to? I mean, it draws more cards, and I have a lot of Covert, so that wouldn't be the worst thing to clone. Okay. Yep, I'll still stick with the original plan, so I'll play Selfish. I draw a card right now. We'll see what I get. It is Inspire Courage. All right, that's going to help me. And I have to discard a card on the left. I have a lot of attack. Let's get rid of my Shield Agent. Okay, play Inspire Courage, Excessive Kindness. Get +2. Oh, are these reversed? I can get Retractable Sword now, but yes, I cannot clone it. So maybe I don't clone anything. Well, actually, no, I got Sharpened Blades. I could get that, and I could clone also. Look at that. I just can't use Excessive Kindness. Let's do that. Let's fight the clones. And we'll get a bunch of cards. So, fight this for 3. Next card, I recruit that does cost 4 or less. I do get to clone. I could also get the rare. But her rare, by the way, is Excessive Kindness. You get plus attack equal to the cost of hero. You recruited this way, and I am afraid I'm going to get to a point where I don't want to recruit anymore. I'm running out of cards in the hero deck. There's not that many, so I'm actually not going to get this rare. I think Retractable Sword might be enough, even better, because it can get me more cards from all the draws I'm doing. So I'm going to hold off on the rare. I'm going to get Retractable Sword first for 5. And then I'm probably going to clone... Yeah. And then we'll clone Forgive and Resent. And I didn't get a Forgive and Resent. Yeah, look at... I'm running out of cards in this thing. I like Excessive Kindness quite a bit, but you kind of have to build for it. There it is. Okay. But yes, I gotta slow down on the recruiting because the HQ KOs are gonna cause me to draw. I didn't say I was going to. I said I want to stop. You know we have a problem. Okay. Let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. I got the combo. I got Guardian's Escape and Resourceful Fugitive and Revenge for My Family. So this is a hit on the Mastermind turn. See if I can destroy the city. Let's get it all out of here. Plus, I got artifacts and stuff. Turn 29. Oof. More clones coming. All right, let's do the thing. So Annihilation Armada comes in. A henchman villain from your victory pile enters the city. So these clones are going to come in. They're not going to clone, though. There's only one left in the city. But they are going to push this Armada out. So these clones enter from my victory pile. No, I don't even get to clone at all. Oh, I do get a clone. Yes, it's the one clone. It's the last clone. If I pulled it from the villain deck, I wouldn't clone. But because there's one left in the deck, I do clone one last time. So these escape. Let's do our KO. Let's get rid of... sorry, Rocket and Groot, you're not going to be featured heavily in this game. And escape. Coming on in. There's the clones, and they will clone that last one. Let's see if it's the top. Do we get lucky? Nope. It's like the Lurking Unknown again. I even shuffled. They're still there. The very last one. So shuffle in a bystander. At least I get one more bystander in there. So this did get an extra bystander in the villain deck because I got to pull 2 from the villain deck. Yeah. I got 2 extra bystanders. They should have only cloned 5 times. That's pretty funny. And I can't put them back, so no more cloning. So they come in, and then these ones are going to escape. So when that happens, let's KO the selfish and selfless this time. Okay. So here we are. Let's play Starship Sensors, the one that gives you recruit. So everything activates. So I get 1 attack, 2 recruit, and a card draw. And it's Passion Compassion. I'll play Don't Need That Stuff. Up to 4 attack. I will discard one of these Starship Sensors to get 1 more attack. I'm at 5 now. I can play the Trooper for a 6th. I've got Passion Compassion. I'm not going to get enough recruit to do anything. Oh, I have 2. So total attack would be 7, 8, 9. Definitely have a lot of momentum on Annihilus. So I could clear the city for 9 attack. And I could clone a few sidekicks. That would be kind of a fun way to do this. Or I could take Compassion, get Bar Nova Blaster for sure. That's one of my last 2 recruits. And then I'd have 8 attack, and I can't clone this. It's not enough. Annihilation Armada's got 5 attack actually, so I wouldn't be able to clear the city. So what to do here? I think I just want the Nova Blaster. But the more escapes I prevent, the more KOs I prevent. Yeah, let's do this. Let's take the 1 recruit from Compassion. Let's hit the Armada for 5. And then I'll end my turn with their momentum. Because otherwise they're just going to escape. And I've got 2 attack left. I could use this to clone, but I'm going to take the Nova Blaster instead. See what comes up. Another sword. Awesome. But that's going to be the end of my turn. I won't even play Lockheed. Alright, here comes the shuffle. Hey! Lockheed in my discard, Lockheed in my hand. I haven't played a single one yet. Considering the relationship between Star-Lord and Kitty Pryde, it's appropriate that Lockheed's showing up. And let's keep going. 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, that's 3, 6, 7, 8, 10. That's it, though. All right, here's my big turn with all my fun stuff. What's happening in the city, though? Turn 30, Pretty Boy. All right, he's going to come into the city. Then ambush spray on the fewest covert. I have one covert on the right. Left's Drax's strength. This is tech. Yes, it's going to prey on the left-hand side. Finish the prey. That player discards a card. And he comes back a bunch, which is annoying. So we'll take care of him later. Let's do what I've got. I'm going to start with Gamora here, who is going to let me put a card on the bottom of my deck. I'll sabotage my next turn by putting the wound on the bottom to draw 2 cards. 2. Oh, let's draw some more. What's the weakest card that I have? Everything's pretty good. Throg. Put Throg to the bottom. Draw 2 more. 1, 2. Well, that didn't help. I just cost myself some attack that way. Maybe. I wasn't going to get that much recruit anyway. Let's max my attack out. Simple Groot. 3 attack. 3. We've got Drax on the left. Remove his spine. 3 more attack. 6. We'll play Guardian's Escape. I drew 4 cards, so I get 7 more. I'm at 13 attack. And now I get to finally do the thing. I play Revenge for My Family. I double the attack I have. So I get to double 13 to 26 attack. And that's fun. 26. So Pretty Boy came in. He pushed these 2. So he has 8 momentum. Yes, 8 momentum. So he's at 20. So I can hit him once, and then I can hit some clones if I want. But that's it. So this is 20. It's my magic die, but ignore that. So, I mean, might as well. Let's go ahead and hit him for... Well, actually, if I hit the clones first, he'll lose his momentum. Because it won't be in the city. So I could hit these for 6, and he'll go down to 12. I can hit them all. Yes, exactly. I could hit the clones first, but then I don't get to clone anything. But again, at this point in the game, I don't want to run out the hero deck, so I might just give up on the extra cloning. Unless I want to... I could clone 2 sidekicks this way. Which would be fun. Now let's do that. Let's clone 2 sidekicks. So we're going to go ahead and hit both clones. 1 for 6, another 1 for 6. Or 1 for 3, 1 for 3, total for 6. The next thing I recruit that costs 4 or less gets cloned twice. They could come back in with the Annihilation Armada as well. And now he goes down to 12 because there's nobody to give him momentum. Oh, I still have 20. He goes down to 12. It doesn't matter, though. No, I get 2 clones of that same... That's what I meant. Maybe I said it wrong. I get 2 clones of the next psychic I recruit, is the point. Unless it's a special one. Are all 3 armadas are gone? I guess 1 escaped, 1's over there, and... I thought I saw 2. Oh, there's 3 queens. 2 armadas, thank you. Okay. Doesn't really matter. Go down to 6 attack. And let's go ahead and hit the Mastermind. I'll see if we destroy a city space. That'll be fun. Alright. All 8 tactics are still in here. Let's see what happens. It is an ego tactic. Yes, I got lucky. So, I'm a celestial sweetheart, says Annihilus. Fight when you draw new hand of cards at the end of this turn. Draw 2 extra cards. Reminder die. And now I destroy another city space. That's it for the rooftops. They're gone. Goodbye, rooftops. I hardly knew you. Shuffle this back in. Alright. I gotta watch out for... I could, again, if Galactus decides to show up at the wrong time, because I haven't defeated him, I'm in trouble. So, I gotta plan this carefully. Actually, you know what? Let's say I use excessive violence, so I'm down to 5. Because I'm not gonna hit anything else. And so I've got 2 excessive violence effects to do. I've got reveal the top card of your deck, you may KO it, and I've got you may have it KO a villain from your victory pile to its fight effect. So, and Pretty Boy's here. Well, I will. But I'm going to do excessive violence first. Yeah, he's only 2 to hit. I can hit him twice that way. So excessive violence first. Yes, top card of my deck is operative. I may KO it. I do so. And then we got Revenge for My Family's excessive violence effect. You may KO a villain from your victory battle to do its fight effect. I could do another clone. Who's got a cool fight effect? Yeah, I could put Despair in the astral plane. No, he doesn't. He doesn't enter the astral plane. Nobody will. So he goes into the city if he was in the astral plane. So he doesn't do anything. Bonebreaker is another KO. And then we got Predator X, who has no fight effects. So either clones or Bonebreaker. Probably Bonebreaker, so I can do another KO over here. I don't know what's at the top of my deck, though. But no, I tucked 2 cards. I think it's a wound. Pretty sure it's a wound because I tucked 2 cards. There's 2 cards up to my deck. It's a wound. All right, yes. So let's KO Bonebreaker and get rid of that top card, which should be the wound I tucked. Yes, that was a long game. Pretty cool. Yeah, Bonebreakers was KO'd or draw it. Yep. That was cool. All right. Now let's spend 2 of my 5 attack to take care of Pretty Boy. All right. Discard the top card of your deck. It has this Throg. So it has a recruit icon. I get +1 recruit, and it preys on the fewest covert, which is the same side. So he goes over here, and I'm going to fight him again. Although, actually, if I do this, I have to... These don't end up in the reshuffle. So I don't want to fight Pretty Boy again, because I want these 2 rares to get into the shuffle. So I'm going to leave him still praying over here. At least I got to get that out of the way. 3 recruit left. I'm just going to get sidekicks at this point to not run out the hero deck. So, standard sidekick. And that's it. So, this all goes back in. I get to draw 8 cards. And we'll see if I continue to get lucky here. Oh, that's right. I did hit that. So, I cloned the sidekick. Thank you. I would have completely forgotten. 1, 2. Beautiful. I'm glad it was a standard because a special one wouldn't have cloned twice. Maybe not even once if I got Throg or something. But that was best possible scenario. And let's draw 8 cards. Maybe I'll draw my whole hand with those sidekicks and the extra cards. See if I get them all. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not great so far. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. That's 2, 4, 6 cards drawn. I like my odds. Okay. I think we're near the end of this thing. I think. For better or worse. Turn 31, and Mortis. Hey, he's back after the first turn. All right. Streets Conqueror 3. There's no streets. Joke's on you. And if you fight him, he might come back. If he escapes, he'll come back. Okay. So, Pretty Boy's still here. I don't have any artifacts to play. But I do have this. I've got Prison Riot, 3 attack. I'll play Don't Need That Stuff, 3 more attack. Annihilus is at 14. That's 6, 7, 8, 9. That's all I'm gonna get. Let's fight a Mortis and get rid of him. I won't discard an artifact I control. I don't need to right now. I do have Pretty Boy as well, though, so maybe I should try to hit him first before I play anything else. Let's try to hit Pretty Boy. Let's try to get rid of him before I get rid of Mortis. Okay, spend 2. Actually, before I even play Don't Need That Stuff, I'm going to hit Pretty Boy. Just in case, I might need it. I'm at 3. I've only played Prison Riot. Let's fight Pretty Boy for 2. Top card of my deck has no icon. I'm sad that I lose Dual Knives to the discard pile, but I'm glad he's gone. So, that's something. It would have been a great card to draw. Let's keep going. Now I don't need that stuff. Up to 4. And I'll play my Trooper to get a 5th. Let's take out a Mortis. I reveal Lockheed instead of my artifact, just for class purposes, because we love Lockheed. Class in the other sense of the word class, because Lockheed's classy. Yep, he's gone. Got him from a distance. And we'll hold on to Lockheed again. I got 3 recruit. We'll get ourselves a sidekick. Yeah, we're going to stop. Rock Slide. That's a strength card, though. for the dual knives that I didn't get. I discarded it. City's clear again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oof, wounds. But I got the other dual knives. All right, this turn might win me the game if I do it correctly. Here we go. Turn 32. Yes, all right. Empty city, no momentum for you. I could win the game right here. I need 24 attack and both egos to show up. Let's be resourceful. Starting now. I wish I had the knives out, but oh, you know what? Yeah. Discard operative to the bottom of the deck, the full deck. Draw 2 cards. 1, 2. All right, there's Guardian's Escape. I need Drax's card. Let's move these out of the way. We don't need to see these right now. Okay. Let's go with our sidekick right now. Draw 2. 1, 2. Yes, retractable sword. I'm going to play retractable sword. Whenever you draw a card during your turn, you get +1 attack. That's going to sneak in over here. Too bad I couldn't do that earlier. But I do have another Gamora here, another fugitive. I will tuck the operative to the bottom. Draw 2. 1, 2. Okay, I get 2. I almost had 2 shards. I got 2 attack. This is not the other set. Not going to be as much as I thought. All right, I'll play Gamora's Rare now. I get 7 attack for this. 9 total attack. That's where I'm at. Then Soldier 10, 11. I can draw more. I'll play Inspire Courage. 3 Recruit. And I will play the... Actually, I'm going to do this. Let's play the Remove His Spine side so I can look at the top card of the deck before I draw. 14 attack. Oh, I can't with that. You know what? I can hit Annihilus right now with Excessive Violence first to see what the top is and maybe set up for more. But if I draw Drax before that, then I can double it. So yeah, so what I'm saying is if I hit him now for 13, I'm gonna have to build up a bunch more attack. So I already got the 3 from him, right? Yeah. No. Draw first. Yeah, I think I want to draw first because I might draw enough. I have 2 more sidekicks. I could draw to the rare. All right. Just confirming my attack. I have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 12, 13, 14 from the sword. Yeah, so I haven't played any of these yet, officially. So let me draw first. I'll play Selfless. Is that right? 7, 8, 9. Oh, I didn't get it from Inspire Courage. 10. I'm just trying to figure out what it is right now. So I got 7, 8, 9, and then I got... Oh, I drew 2 cards. 10, 11. Okay, so this does include Remove His Spine. Okay. So I was checking. So I'm at 11 right now before I play it. And let's draw the card. Let's see if I get lucky. Selfless. 2 Recruit. After Inspire Courage. Draw a card. It is... Oh, okay. Incredible. That's what I wanted. All right. Left side draws a card too. I get Gamora on the left-hand side. Excellent. I could win the game this turn. I could also not. I just drew a card, so Retractable Sword gives me 1 more attack. Let's keep going. Now I'll play Remove His Spine. Up to 15 attack. And I can do an Excessive Violence later. I'll play Simple, just to be sure. Up to 18. And I will play Revenge for My Family right now to double the attack I have. Trigger Courage first. Oh, yes, you're right. Where is that? Where are you? The Recruit one. Selfish, selfish, tricky, simple. What am I missing? You mean inspire courage? Inspire courage. Yes. Okay. So let's do that. Excessive kindness to get up to 20. I guess I'll do that on a sidekick. You know what? No. I really wish I could take a tractable sword again, but this is better right now. I think you're right. So let's turn this down to 2. Let's excessive kindness a sidekick. Hairball. And up to 20. So when I play Drax now, I just get an extra die. 40. And then I got 2 excessive violence effects left, which is going to be the 2 on Drax here. So let me leave those there. And all right, let's start by hitting Epic Annihilus for 12 attack. I'm down to 28 from a whopping 40 attack. I get the actor. I guess I'll... So remind me, is there... Because we're talking about orders. Is there an order in which I should do the tactic and the bystander? I think I get to pick, right? So if I do the actor right now, I choose a hero and the HP that costs 4 or less against printed recruit and attack. There's not a lot. Actually, this has printed 3 and 3 printed recruit and 3 printed attack. So I'll pick the divided card. Fight effect then bystander. So I'm gonna pick this one if I don't... The HP does not change. So just keep it in mind. All right, tactic time. Yeah, I can't hit him 3 times if I... Hopefully that's enough. I could get 3 Annihilus tactics right now. One of them searches for Weaponized Galactus, and I really hope I don't get that one. You pick the order in which they go into victory power, resolve them by a standard last. Perfect. All right. It's a nice refresher of the basic rules here today with this very complicated setup. All right, we got... Uh-oh. Surging Annihilation, not an ego tactic. Check all Annihilation Wave villains from each other player's victory pile. The one worth the most VP enters the city. That player rescues bystanders equal to that villain's VP. So, I think it's going to be... we got the Annihilation Armada. And, oh, that's it. Left side only has the Annihilation Armada. That's it. Yeah, that's it. That's all. Okay. That's the tactic. That's gone. Yes. Yes, he's also 4 or less. And I know the reason for that. All right, so these guys are going to enter the city. And a henchman enters the city too. So, just like that, a Sinister clone enters. They can't clone. So... They're worth, by the way, 2 VP. 1, 2. Thank you, Montex. Okay. 2 VP. And I get 2 bystanders for the 2 VP. Or I get it, or that player gets it. That player gets it. So left-hand side gets the bystanders. Standard engineer. Momentum is back. Yep. Unless I take these guys out first. I'll do those dice in a second. When you rescue this bystander, reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 0, KO it. This is the left-hand side's deck. It does cost 0, so left-hand side does KO it. And, alright, so that was because of the hit on the Mastermind, so that's done. We gotta do the momentum. So Annihilation Armada is up to 5, and the Mastermind is up to 20 again. So, I could hit the Armada and the clones for 8, and then I can hit the Annihilus for 12. So that nerfs the amount of hits I could do. I do have the excessive violences, but I can still do that. But then I'll be able to hit Annihilus with excessive violence at the end. So let's clear the city. Because if I hit him now for 20, I can't hit him a second time anyway. Plus, would rather avoid an escape from an ego tactic. So let's take out the Armada for 5. On the right, I'll steal that VP from that side. And we'll take out the clones. With excessive... We'll do excessive violence on the clones. So I hit them for 4. I'm at 19 attack over here. And I get to do the clone on the next tier I recruit that costs 4 or less. But yeah, that is a rocket or a sidekick. I'm going to remember that. I'm going to put the clone in front of me because otherwise I'll forget. I promise not to shuffle it into anything. Let's go ahead and hit Annihilus for 12 right now. Let's see what happens. That Did get a Annihilus tactic out of there. So there's 4 ego tactics and 3 Annihilus tactics in here. Oh, I did, didn't I? Did I? I did. That was this turn. Long turn. Yes, you're right, you're right. Yeah, that was like, that was, as far as I'm concerned, that was 12 years ago, so thank you for reminding me. All right, let's see what I get. Oh, let's pull into the negative zone. More Annihilus. The cost of each hero, currently HQ gets -2. Hey, now I can clone Gravity Mines if I wanted to. Everything's -2. Cool. So right hand gets this tactic. Left hand didn't get the tactic. Right hand did. So, do I want this? Whenever you use excessive violence, draw a card. That's pretty good. I do have a lot of excessive violence effects. Oh, I didn't even do the excessive violence effects when I was supposed to. So, let me just do it now. Before I do a clone. So this is you may KO a villain from your victory pile to do its fight effect. And the other one is reveal the top card of your deck you may KO. Let's do that first. Remove his spine. Do I KO Throg? I KO Throg. Don't tell anybody. And then I can do a fight effect from a villain from the victory pile for excessive violence or revenge for my family. I could clone Gravity Mines twice, but there's only 2 of them, so there's no point. Wow, there's nothing I want to do. I guess Despair KO's a hero. Yeah, well, I have some grays. We'll do Despair's fight effect and KO Despair. So I get to KO a hero for that. It's gonna be... I just have soldiers left, huh? Get rid of a soldier. I removed a Throg spine. Yeah, they're pretty brutal. Alright, I will take and clone Gravity Mines. For 2, thanks to Annihilus. Didn't think I'd say that. And let's see where the other one is. I didn't KO the other one, did I? Oh, did I KO other Gravity Mines? Oh, shoot, I must have KO'd it. I did that earlier in the game and I forgot. If he was in the Astral Plane, Snash, he does. But he wasn't in the Astral Plane when I fought him. Yeah, I guess I must be in the KO pile. I did it earlier and I forgot, so... It's fine. Probably for the best. I don't take anything else out of the hero deck right now. Okay, we're fine. We're good. Okay. And this clone goes away. So much going on. What time is it? Oh, 4:30. I've been playing this for 2.5 hours. I'm having a blast, though. So I'm not upset by that. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna end this soon. Again, given that Galactus doesn't show up and mess up all my plans. Oh, and the actor. Oh, I forgot about the actor. He was rescued. I get points. It doesn't matter. I could have gotten something more expensive, but I messed it up. That's fine. I forgot he was there. Okay. No, the left side got the actor. You know what? I don't remember. It's fine. We're moving on to turn 33. That's all in the past now. Turn 33 gives me Pharaoh Ramatut, Ambush. If the bridge is empty, move a villain to the bridge. The bridge was blown up. Where have you been? I guess in the past where you... Okay, whatever. All right. So, Ancient Egypt is the answer. Ancient Egypt, that's where he was. 2 wounds. Hurts. But I got an artifact. So let's play the artifact. Let's play Dual Knives. Triggered artifact. Whenever you play another strength or instinct card, you get +1 attack, which is going to activate everything else. So I get 1 attack, 1 recruit, and 1 card draw. It is a Rocket and Groot. All right, let's tidy this up a little bit in my little micro area. Put Gamora over here. She's not on this side. Oh, I'm pretty sure Random Horror is played. Hey, Viral, if you actually want to see me play Random Horrors, you should stick around for the next game. Also, welcome. The deck is big enough. We can tuck a wound. I will tuck a wound, and I'll draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Oh, another wound came up. That's the one I tucked. All right, no problem. Say hi to Vic for me. Okay. I can take out the Pharaoh. with excessive violence and draw cards. So we're going to play both passions. 1, 2. Nice. And they have excessive violence, draw a card. So I got 3, 2 more attack, about 5. Let's hit the Pharaoh right now with excessive violence. Yeah. Send a strength or instinct hero you played this turn as a man or woman at a time. Oh, guess what I can send out of time? I'm pretty sure I can do this. I can send dual knives out of time. I can take it out of my artifact area and play it again at the top of my next turn to activate all the artifacts. That's pretty cool. So let's do that. Let's fight him with excessive violence. I will send dual knives out of time. And he's gone. Excessive violence activates, so I draw 2 cards. 1, 2. I got another artifact, not the first one I played this turn, so I play it for nothing. For no effect. Agent is the second. I've got Give and Take. And, actually, I should look at the options here. Should I try to draw an artifact? I'm not going to do a lot of recruiting. I could discard an artifact. I should just draw through as many cards as I can. And I have a lot of artifacts now. Let's draw. We're going to do Take Yondu. Top card of my deck is... It's an artifact. Awesome. So I draw it. Would have been better at the top of the turn. I'll play the Nova Blaster again for nothing, but I know I get to play another artifact next, so I get at least 3 attack. And you can't see those cards, so... Alright. I can give this wound to the player on the left, which is on the right. I can heal this for 5. What I'm actually going to do is get a sidekick and end my turn. I don't think I got one this turn yet. So Lockjaw. Phasing is cool. We all love phasing. We tried a Black Panther game versus Killmonger and both villains, but stupid put Mr. Sinister clones as a henchman. We got wasted. Yeah, that's a lot of escapes. That's a lot of wounds going to the Mastermind. But which one puts wounds on the Mastermind when they escape? Something does that. I don't think every time. All right. So this one comes back from out of time. And I shuffle. No, wait. No, I have a deck still. Hold on. It just was off to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And out of time. Dual knives. Okay. Am I closer to ending this? I've got the Gamora over here. I've got 4 cards to draw. That's 4 attack from the sword. And I could draw into the rares. So let's see. Turn 34 is Double Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. One of those bystanders coming back to help me. No momentum for you. Let's start drawing some cards. First, we are going to draw with our first sidekick. Let's go. 1, 2. That's the end of the deck. Okay, good. So now, I don't have that many cards in here. Do I want to recruit a sidekick first? I might get the rare Mantis later. Actually, I can do that right now. Let's play what I've got. 2 recruit. 4 recruit with Empathic Bond. I could put the Mantis on top of my deck, too. Let's start with Sharpened Blades. Let's see. Yes, thank you. The sidekick gave me 2 attack with the artifact. It's going to keep going. Let's get one more. Let's draw 1 card. Oh, no. Do I want to recruit before I draw? Because I'm going to have to do a shuffle. This is a draw. This is a draw. No, everything that gives me recruit also gives me draw. So I have to recruit now or forever hold my peace. Let's hold off on that. Let's play the sidekick. Shuffle my discard and draw. And I get to draw 1, 2, 3 more cards. I got a good shot there. Plus 1 attack for each one, thanks to the sword. Okay, sidekick. Don't fail me now. Here we go. Shuffled. 1, 2. There's 1 rare. That's 2 more attack. No release date for Black Widow yet. Some people at Gen Con heard, I think, a fall date, early fall date, but nothing confirmed, nothing sure. Okay, let's start with Guardian's Escape. I'm at 11 attack, 7 plus 4. Let's sharpen our blades. 2 more recruit and another card draw because I control an artifact. Yes, all right. That's 1 more attack for the card draw. This is how a Gamora deck works. I have not had a Gamora deck that works like that has worked yet. And this is the first time. And I'm very excited. All right. Ooh. I have to tuck something, but I get to draw 2. So this is draw 1, this is draw 1, this is maybe draw 1 and discard. So I'm actually going to tuck Selfless and Selfish to draw 2. 1, 2. Didn't get the rare, but I got 2 more attack up to 14. Let's draw some more cards right now. We're going to play both Forgive sides. Resent is more attack, but I get more attack for drawing. So, 1 more Recruit, draw a card, 1 more attack for that. Ooh, that's a wound. I'll play the second Forgive and Resent. Again, 1 more Recruit, and a card draw. That's a Soldier. 1 more attack for the Soldier. I didn't get Drax's rare. That would have been great. I should have played Remove His Spine to look at the top part of the deck, but it might not even helped. So, I'll play Inspire Courage. Up to 11. I can get more. I'm just curious. Let's see what it is. Remove His Spine. Up to 19 attack. Top card of my deck is... Okay. That wouldn't have drawn anything directly. But anyway, I'm not going to KO that. Let's play the Soldier. I am at 20 attack. Let's go ahead and hit the Mastermind. Do I have any excessive violence? Oh, I know. I could have done excessive violence if I drew this that turn. Because I have Remove His Spine. Okay. Oh, I see. The effect is excessive violence. I was about to fight Annihilus. I would have done it anyway, so we'll just do it in reverse. Gonna go ahead and hit Annihilus for 12. For 13. So I'm at 11. So I can do the excessive violence that I did backwards. Oh, I know it's not free. I just did it backwards in my head for a stupid reason. But I should have waited. All right, let's see. Tactic is Ego. All right. Here we go. When you draw new hand of cards into this turn, draw 2 extra cards, which means I get 2 attack at the end of my turn I can't use. That's the one I already got. Now, I gotta hope that Galactus doesn't show up, because I destroy 1 more City of Space. The bank is gone. If I destroy the sewers on my own, I win. If Galactus destroys the sewers, it's a draw. Which I do not want. I have 11 attack left. I'm short 1. Nope. Yes? Hold on. Yeah, so I can maybe win right now. Because I used excessive violence. If I didn't use that, I would have been able to win right now. But I can get more. So I got 11 recruit, excessive kindness, you get +2 attack. So I got 1 more shot. So now I fight him, now I reveal the top card. I don't KO it. So yes, Inspire Courage has excessive kindness. I get +2 attack. So if I get Ego, I win. If I get the Galactus tactic, I probably lose. So it's one or the other. Let's take that risk. Let's get Discover the Dead with excessive kindness. Let's take it for 8. So I'm at 3, which is going to go ahead and give me 2 attack up to 13. All right, let's hope for a lucky tactic here. Please, please, please. It does go on top, yes. All right. All right. I'm kind of terrified, but I do have 4 Ego tactics in here, so it should be fine. I get Annihilus. All right. It's not the bad one. It's not the good one. It's just Annihilus. Here we go. So close. Each other player reveals the top 3 cards of their deck. KO the highest cost hero they reveal this way and puts the rest back in any order. So close. I only have 3 cards in the deck over there. Oh, hey! They all cost 0. So guess what? This wound is one of the highest cost heroes. That's very lucky. I was scared too. I get to choose. Pretty sure I get to choose. It's not that it doesn't happen. It's not higher than another. Oh, it's not a hero. It does say hero. Oh well, that's still fine. I heard highest cost card. Sorry, I've been almost 3 hours here, so you're gonna have to bear with me on some of this stuff. This turn was like 5 hours on its own. All right, 3 recruit is what I have left. Let's get it. I didn't get a sidekick left, did I? I'm pretty sure I didn't get a sidekick this turn. But I honestly... Nope. I don't think so. So I'm gonna go for it unless somebody says I did. It's a standard. I think I just did a lot of fighting. Thank you. I need a whole team of people tracking my turns because there's too much going on here. Well, it's, you know, it's kind of your fault. I wouldn't have this convoluted setup without you. So, yep. I don't have a discard pile at all. I do now. So discover the dead's there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and one more. So I got to shuffle. Thanks to Ego. And 8. All right. It's a lot of good stuff. And I get 2 attack, and it immediately goes away. Yeah, there's like 4 tactics I'd be fine with hitting, and there's 1 I don't want to hit. Please don't be Galactus. Please don't be Galactus. It's a Mortis. I was worried it was going to be Galactus. So again, he's going to come back. He's got Streaks Conqueror 3. We're at 16 attack on our friend Annihilus here right now. I want to play the triggered artifact first. So I'll play Starship Sensors. So now I get... by the way, here's all my artifacts. I got 3 attack, 2 recruit, and 1 card draw. So let's do it. Actually, you know what? Let's just do it this way. Turn it sideways so you can see them all flared out. Alright, so 3 attack, 2 recruit. Oh yes, the knives are out of time. Thank you. So much to remember. So I can't do that. So I get 3 attack, 1 recruit, and 1 card draw. So now whenever you play another Strength or Instinct card, you get 1 of this. But this goes to my discard pile, doesn't it? That's funny. That's actually pretty good for Star-Lord. It's played and then it's discarded. I guess that's what happens if you out of time an artifact that you have. All right. So that activates all that. So now I'll play Starship Sensors that does nothing. Because I already played an artifact this turn. I got my 2 shield agents. That's funny. That's so many cool interactions. 2 more. We've got the divided card here. All right. I can hit a Mortis with excessive violence if I play Lockheed. But I can't play Lockheed, because if I play Lockheed, I lose Lockheed, and I can't reveal Lockheed for the fight effect on a Mortis. Oh, I can reveal my ranged artifacts. I'm pretty sure I did. Because I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, what? 6 cards. I honestly can't remember now. I thought I did. I had a normal hand. I don't think I discarded any from the left side, so maybe I didn't. As I played the 1 here, 2, 3. No, wait, I played, yeah, I did. I had, Starship Sensor didn't do anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess maybe I have a short one, so I will draw a card for the artifact play. It's an agent. Okay, triggered artifact, don't go under the deck like other artifacts. No, those are thrown artifacts when you throw them. A triggered artifact means it stays out like a regular artifact, and then when you, activate, when you, do a certain thing, you get to activate them. You know how, like, in Guardians of the Galaxy, some of them said every turn you may do this? That's when you would activate them. These ones you don't choose when. They have a specific trigger. Like, Gamora's is every time I draw a card, I get 1 attack. So that's the trigger. They're drawing a card. Yeah. Okay. So I got my extra recruit. So I'm actually at, one more recruit. I got 3 here. 1 from the 1 artifact that I had. In order to hit a Mortis, I can reveal one of my artifacts. So let's play I'm Invisible. 2 more attack. That's okay. And if I use excessive violence, I get to maybe draw a card. So I'll do that. Let's play Lockheed. I didn't play one of these artifacts. Only get 7 attack total. And Lockheed goes away. Let's hit a Mortis with excessive violence. We're going to hit him for 6. Reveal one of my ranged artifacts. And get rid of him. Annihilus, for what it's worth, loses his momentum. And because of excessive violence, let's see what the top card of my deck is. It is a wound, so I don't draw it at all. Wish I could, because then I could get rid of it right now. Or at least pass it by. Again, I have enough cards. I think I'm okay recruiting, but I don't want any of these. So let's get a sidekick. It's Layla Miller. I can investigate for Guardians. That's the only team I'm using besides S.H.I.E.L.D. All right, let's see if I can end it this turn. So there's that wound that I revealed. And then we get to play another setup, which I'm very excited about, actually. That one might be over very quick, unlike this one. We'll find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, it came back from... No, that wasn't the New Lives. I was misled for a second. Okay. I just need 12 attack, barring no crazy villains entering. But I do have the double attack card draw crazy stuff. So, turn 36. Scarlet Centurion shows up. He's got Bank Conqueror too. Hey, there's no bank. Ambush. Reveal your hand and send your highest cost hero as a man or woman at a time. That's Drax. That might be for the best? Because we'll see. Anyway, so Drax goes out of time, which actually is terrible. You know why it's terrible? Quick, somebody in chat tell me the first, who can tell me why this is terrible, that this card goes out of time. Yeah, exactly. It'll double 0. So it's terrible. It does absolutely nothing. It does give me the excessive violence effect that I can do. I think I can still use it when it's in discard pile, but it's the worst. It's awful. All right. Maybe I can hit him to spite him anyway. We'll see. I don't know if that's going to happen. That's so bad. That's so bad. Okay. Let's play Discover the Dead. I can get attack. I got 2. I got the Gravity Mines. Whenever you use excessive violence, draw a card. I'll put this over here. Let's draw a card. Let's draw as many cards as I can. See if I can get up to 16 attack, 4 for the Centurion, 4 for Annihilus. All right. I mean, I could save these cards for later and not play anything. Because the next turn is going to not have Drax. I'm going to draw 3 cards. I can get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I might get enough anyway, because I can do an excessive kindness recruit. Yeah, let's just play it through. All right, 1 more attack. Draw a card. That means it's a reshuffle. Yeah, if I can do it anyway, I can do it anyway, so. I draw a soldier. That was 1 card draw, so it's 1 attack for the sword. Let's play the fugitive. Let's tuck the soldier here. No, let's tuck an operative. Yep. Draw 2 cards. 1, 2. That's 2 more attack from the sword. I've got my sidekick. I'll play 2 more card draws. 1, 2. Oh, to 8. Let's play Guardian's Escape. Up to 15 attack. Let's sharpen our... Really mad I don't get to play Drax this turn. 2 more attack. Or 2 more recruit. I have an artifact, so I draw a card. That's another attack. And let's hold on for a second. I got all these extra cool cards here. But let's fight the Scarlet Centurion. Although, do I want to use excessive violence? And that way, if I do use excessive violence, I get to draw another card. So maybe I should wait till I get as many excessive violence effects as I have. Let's find out. You can excessive violence... Yeah, exactly. But I want to see how many excessive violence cards I can get out first, so I should probably draw everything first. Empathic Bond. 2 recruit. Excessive kindness. Put the hero you recruited on top of the deck. Oh, is there anybody that can... Ooh, I can get a retractable sword to put on top of the deck and draw that. Let's see. Any more draws I'm going to do? I did play an instinct, so let's go ahead and draw another card. Let's play Selfless. 2 recruit. Draw another card. It is a wound. Left side gets to draw, though. I got an agent. Got an excessive kindness over here. Did I get the attack for the card draw? I don't think so. So 1 more attack. We'll take Groot's attack up to 20. Let's 21. There's no 21 on this die. Look, go figure. So 21. Can he get 24? Can I hit him twice, maybe? Yeah, I think I want to do that. And then I can draw with a Forgive and get the sword and get even more. That'll be fun. Let's do it. Because I have this and I got Empathic Bond. Okay, so I'm going to Excessive Kindness the sword. Yep, that's a great one. That's a great decision. So I recruit it for 6, and here's what happens. First, I get plus attack equal to the cost of the sword. So I get 6 on the second die because it costs 5, and then I get to put it on top of my deck, and then I get to play Forgive for 1 more recruit, and I draw the sword again. But that doesn't count. I just get the 1 attack for the first sword, and that's for later. All right, let's Excessive Violence the Centurion. So I'm going to hit him for 5. If you played a Covert Hero this turn, KO one of your heroes, which I have. So I just have this Hydra Soldier as the only gray one, so I take out the Soldier. That KO pile is ridiculous over there, if you can see it. All right, Excessive Violence. Did I get any cards that say it? If not, I still did it. So I still get to activate the artifact. Okay. I used Excessive Violence without any Excessive Violence effects on cards, but I still do it. I get to draw a card. I get to draw a card, get 2 attack. Yeah, you meant for Gravity Mines, right? That's what I'm talking about. So I get to draw a card for that. It's Inspire Courage, which gives me 2 attack, thanks to the 2 swords I've got. I was just checking to make sure I didn't have any actual printed Excessive Violence. And I'll play Inspire Courage. I've already used Excessive Kindness this turn, so I can't do this anymore. Annihilus loses all his momentum. Yep, so let's hit him for 12 and hope for the best. Okay, so that should be at 12 right now. Another 24. Okay, give me an ego tactic, please. Ego never made any extra spaces this game. We'll see what happens. This could end in 1 of 2 ways. It is. Oh no, it's the one I didn't want. Okay. At least, yeah, this is trouble. This is big trouble. All right. Here's what this means, you guys. I missed all 4 ego tactics. Oh, jeez. All right. He's going to be 18 to hit this turn. I cannot hit him this turn, no matter what I do. So if he gets pushed out of the city, that is it. It is a draw. Oh, well. I'm hoping for a twist now, because he'll push all to the extra space. Where is he? This is all going to come down to this shuffle here. There's a lot of villains left. There's a lot of bystanders, though. All right. He enters. That's all that happens. He just swaps places with nobody. Come on, Annihilus. What's the deal? All right. This is the most important shuffle of this entire game. So yeah, I can't... I can't hit Annihilus again. Not only because he has momentum, but even if I did hit him, Weaponized Galactus would escape and cause me to draw. So please, 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 I hope this shuffle doesn't give me a villain on top. Okay. Yeah, if only he went there. If only that I had gotten this 1 more twist, I would have had an extra space to work with. Why does it keep saying, hey, get disconnected from the server? That's so weird. Where am I going? All right, reception's bad here out in space by that. All right, I'm gonna cut the deck right here. That's the fateful top of the deck. I don't know what it is, so I'm gonna have to deal with whatever is up there. All right, that's it. That's all I can do. My fate is locked within the villain deck right now. Do I still get to draw extra cards? It may not matter, so that's 5. I'll draw the rest just in case. I have to play Drax at the beginning of the turn. No, I didn't get that ego this turn, I don't think. But it may not matter. It really may not matter. I could just lose right now. Okay. Let's see what happens, everybody. Do I lose the game? Probably. There's still a chance I may not lose. It depends on what happens here. So, the Master Strike, if I read it correctly, is play a card from the villain deck. If it's a villain, play a second card from the villain deck. So if it's a bystander or literally anything else, I'll be okay. If it's not, I'll be in trouble. So, let's see what this is. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Ah, that's gonna do it. Oh, man. I was so close. So close. Hey, I got this double agent of shield before, but it doesn't really matter. All right. Are you guys still there? Yeah, so close. All right, yeah. All right. Well, immediately that's what happens. Let's play the second card of the villain deck, by the way. It's another villain, so that would have happened. All right. So Weaponized Galactus escapes. He destroys Last City Space. I won't even bother with any of the other details. And it's a draw. I got so close. Oh, man. That was rough. I was one away. Ego did not appear in that shuffle at all 4 of his tactics. I just had to hit 1 ego. I feel like I'm fighting Apocalypse with that kind of luck. All right, where was everything in the villain deck? Okay, we had a twist, but it was 2 cards down. 1, 2. This would have been nice. Bystander, bystander, twist. Oh, well. Thank you, Avatar. That was a really fun and absolutely crazy game, pushing this game to the limits of what you can do with the villain deck. So, that was nuts. Here's my victory piles. I did it pretty well. That'll end this game right now. So if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for watching. If you want to check out the other video, check out the next one in the playlist. But right now, this video is going to end. I'll see you guys for the next one. Take care.